Yo, DJ, pull that up.
It's the yak. It's the yak. Yeah, it's time to talk shop and do a Yankees pop. It's the yak.
You felt shunned in the past few days?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. Constantly.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah. I'm sure there's no reason. I'm sure there's no reason at all.
There he is. Wow. You're icing
What's going
us.
on?
Hey, we'll wait.
We can't start without your hosting.
Oh, we started?
Oh, yeah.
Started.
Welcome to the Yak. I miss my fucking dogs in here, bro.
Miss you, dude.
Vice versa.
I fucking miss you guys,
Were
dude.
you hosting a rap battle? In Rowback clothing?
I hosted a pay-per-view wearing exclusively Rowback. I was dripped out. And people kept on fucking rapping about it.
Yeah.
Like, is that a throwback? Rowback? Yeah. And I was like, are you going to
Pretty
get
good
blowback
rap.
from the Rowback?
Wow.
Oh.
None.
Yeah, and I didn't get any because
No
it's
blowback
so
yet.
nice.
I haven't gotten any complaints.
No, people like it. People actually reinvest and they order more Rowback, and it's damn impressive. Rowback.com, Q-zips, hoodies, joggers, and all that.
And all that.
In all that.
Code YAK, 20% off.
Code YAK, 20% off, Rowback.com. Through the end of this week, get it now. You never know when that deal is going to dry up. You might as well pounce on it now.
And we got our own shit.
I'm
Oh,
wearing some of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wearing some
Oh, yeah.
Barstool stuff, but also the Yak stuff is brazy. That stuff, I mean, it just makes it just looks so good on you, Nick. It looks so good on you.
Hey, what are
AB.
you rocking?
Yeah, Che,
Hey.
you're just that's like
Come on, push the home team.
I mean, we're all one team. Barstool Sports.
I
No,
don't feel like it anymore.
Oh.
not quite.
Rowan just got out of a writers meeting that I had to move. I had to leave.
I know.
Get out of there, Nick. We're having a writers meeting.
What
Alright.
happened?
With what?
I wasn't here yesterday. Now there's New York presidents going on. What's happening?
Well, the New York presidents is like, I can explain that. That's like, people are like, what are you going to do when the Yak's over? Like, you're going to do a daily show. And this is like kind of new. I'm going to focus on Son of a Boy Dad, focus on Pat Bev Pod. I also want to focus on making video
You
content.
do enough.
But I mean, I just need something to do every day. I'm like a fucking worker dog. You know what I mean? Like, I'll get depressed if I don't have a job or some shit to do. So this is something I've been working on for months, but doing intentional videos around the office that are like about Barstool and using kind of the stool scenes world to make stuff that's intentional and fun and on purpose. And I think that sometimes in stool scenes, they just kind of stumble in and they're like, okay, like, I hope something cool happens this week.
That's a good idea.
Sometimes I think if there's a cohesive idea that you could put at the title of a video, you could kind of maximize what a video can do and what it can be about. And it's like videos like, oh, we're doing an election in New York. I think that that's just funny. And that's what this meeting was about today. And this is something that we're periodically going to do. It's something I've been working with Logan for a while. And now it's just like people have ideas. I want to help people make their ideas, like kind of the way that we did the smoke show, but on a grander scale for all of Barstool, just
That's a really good
funny
idea.
ideas. And I would have loved your input, but someone probably told you had to go away.
Yeah.
It's getting tribal, dude. I
Yeah, it is.
don't like that. I'll be honest with you. I do not enjoy it. My parents fought enough when I was growing up where it's like, don't need it anymore. Don't need to like try and balance relationships with people. I don't know. What do you think?
I think, once the dust settles, we'll just be podcasting like always.
Like always.
Now I think people are trying to lean into the chaos and drama, but I think everyone will get back to normal groupthink.
Yeah.
But no, I'm worried
Why?
about lifelong rivals.
Yeah, I know.
No, it's no fun and games.
Idols become rivals.
Yeah.
Barstool idols. It just, I don't know. I think, and everybody was like, it's not going to do that. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's like,
Yeah, I'm still here for me and Kyle were still here for 2 weeks, but shunned.
I know, doesn't it?
Shunned.
I even was watching some of the Yak yesterday, and I just felt like, I felt like you guys felt like weird.
Someone just walked past me on the street and just nothing.
Someone that you work with?
One that works.
Yeah.
I don't want to throw them under the bus, but there's a 100% chance they saw me and I was and they walk right past.
And it's not like
We're
you
not
would've-
abandoning you. Like, we had 4 years to work together.
And it's
Never
not like you're
happened.
gonna beat their ear off in a conversation either. It's not like they have to avoid you because like you're gonna trap them in a conversation or some shit like
I've
that.
never done that in my life.
Yeah.
The vibes are malicious.
Erica
Dark
just
aura.
came up to me. Erica just asked me if I've been lifting. I was waiting to go on. I thought she was going to say like lifting high
Like heavy
twos for
lift?
reps. You just said lifting in general.
And
I was like, well, yeah.
she's noticing though. It's a reinvested interest in Barstool from everybody it seems. But I think that
Bill, you
can get
like kind of
along.
like thrive in these situations.
in what situations?
In these like
I think he thrives in the fake ones, but like these.
I know, but that's what
Feels
you
real?
do.
Yeah.
You combat that with pure mockery and sarcasm to the point where they feel, oh, this is silly.
It is silly.
It's very silly.
Yeah.
It is silly.
I'm without a home. I've been displaced. I can't sit over there. I went to the side room. They're soundproofing it. I had to leave there, so I was pacing all morning.
Yeah, that's so fucked because it was like, so the meeting that we had today was literally just everybody like go around. It's like, what video ideas do you have? Like, and everybody can just like spit out their ideas and we'll go through them democratically and be like, okay, this seems like a fun one that we could make that would, there's a reason people would click on it. You can do the whole thing. That's a meeting like you would be good at. Like, that's a meeting that like we could
I want to
use
help
you
more with
for.
Out of Order. I wrote one with Owen yesterday. We want to do like I would like to do a more regular boys story. Game
Fire.
nights.
That would be fire.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed.
No, you're allowed. You're allowed.
Ron, fuck yourself.
No, at
and
that
die.
meeting, if I'm having a meeting, you're allowed at it. And that's the point of these meetings is anybody who wants to do the shit should come to the meeting. And if you don't come to the meeting, you don't get to be a part of whatever we're making. And if you want to come to the meeting and have like your ideas, like it's everybody is invited. That's the fucking point of it.
Now you've made a forever enemy now.
Fuck. I can't have you on the other side. Your mind is too powerful. I listen to
Bringing fucking Kyle with me, man.
and his mind's too powerful, bro.
And body.
And his body's you've been lifting, dude. I could tell. What do you think it was that she saw? Or did she head to toe you?
I was wearing my medium shirt, tight fit.
Oh, fuck.
What size is that? Sweatshirt.
This is an XL, but you know,
It
crew
fits you
necks,
well.
yeah, you always wear a bigger size crew neck.
Have you seen that humongous guy that
What's
wears
that?
like he wears shit like that? He's like he used to be a diver in college, Sam Sulik, and he does so many steroids now. Like he can't.
Yes, I've seen him. He looks
can't
fake.
A
He's actually
diver?
a cool dude,
used to
which
be
is
diver.
a shame.
Yeah, he seems really cool. His voice is like relaxing, but
It-
his chest acne has to be the most painful.
You can see it, or you're
Yeah,
assuming
you
that
can,
he has
you can see it.
acne.
Acne.
Can you be a cool guy if you're on steroids? Do you think that you kind of lose the ability? Steven J just
no,
nodded.
I think it's hard to be that vain and like actual cool.
I think there's a manageable. I don't
'Cause
know.
I think that it also comes with body dysmorphia and a lot of insecurities.
Plus the like anger issues that come with the steroids.
Yeah, you can't be angry and cool.
I feel like a
can be
lot of
ang-
high-profile athletes take steroids and are seen as cool.
Every one of them are the least cool dudes ever.
Yeah.
Every dude who's ever
not
got caught
cool,
for steroids, that guy.
Yeah, he's too big.
Always inclined
Oh,
for
he
me.
couldn't do a fucking
Flies, I'm a
crawl
little more
stroke.
lenient. You know, I'm just trying to fucking pump the shit out of the whole thing.
Look at him. I think he's
But
like
heavy
20.
pressing.
They're all so young. They're
I've been
starting so
flat
young
forever. And-
because of
Did you see
media.
the size of this guy? 5'11".
This guy can shut up. What is that voice?
Look at that.
You see
Ouchie.
the visual changes
That's
in his
acne?
face. He does not look like a healthy young man, only 21 years of age.
21.
And
Oh,
based on his
He
current
needs
size
saved,
and
like a
the
junkie,
side effects that are
like
an addict.
visible,
He needs to
It's
be
no
I do
different.
believe
He needs
he's
an
on
intervention.
high
I mean, it is-
doses
But he
of
seems like a
iron
really good guy. Like you hear him
I
talking,
know,
like, he's
yeah.
very calming.
Is he?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Ron, you should do a video. Go save him. Go save a life for your first video.
How do you save a life?
as
though?
the head of the New York office.
How
Go ahead.
how to save a life is the question, though. That's
Gotta get out of the fray.
age old. Yeah, I just think that all steroid guys. Wasn't Sean Merriman on steroids and he beat the shit out of Tila Tequila?
Oh yeah, he did.
Wasn't Roger Clemens on steroids and he fucking
He wasn't cool.
he just wasn't cool.
I don't think was Mark McGuire ever cool.
Never cool.
Like, you'd see him at a cool club, cool.
the coolest thing he did was
Sosa ever
fucking
cool?
Bash
No.
Brothers.
Sosa was very cool.
Sosa
in the late
wasn't as-
90s.
I don't know.
He's a hothead.
He was
Griffey
like the most
Jr. was the
popular-
cool baseball.
Griffey was cool. There's a difference.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like Odell is cool.
Odell's sexy.
Yeah, is he not cool?
I don't know if Odell's cool.
No, he's cool.
Is Odell cool?
I saw him talk to Caleb one time at a fight or some shit.
Michael
like
B.
that.
Jordan
Like-
is cool. He might be on steroids too, though.
Odell like skipping down the Ravens practice facility was kind of. He might be a little corny.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say that.
Corny, yeah, he is corny.
He is
Cam
Odell.
Newton. I think there's you think when you're cool, when you're really cool at the front, when you're a trendsetter, you kind of have to toe the line with corny.
I think cool in our eyes is just black.
We said
single
Sammy
white guy.
Sosa. Well,
Sammy Sosa's white as hell,
Stop being
yeah.
black. Damn, yeah, fuck.
Nas cool as fuck.
Wait, what's some cool whites?
Cool whites.
Lenny Kravitz is. Oh shit.
On a mainstream scale, I would say people view Jack Harlow as cool.
Really?
And it's the ones that hate him the most look just like him too. It's the whites that are saying that he's a cornball.
See, you got to toe the line a little bit, or you're just following trends.
He got off the gluten and alcohol, and his bod is rocking these days. Have you seen his bod?
It's not hard. You just got to care enough.
Oh, I thought you were talking about his body not being hard. It's slim, but it's significant. Any trace of like baby fat is gone.
You know who's kind of cool? George W. Bush. See the video of him dapping up Rasheed Wallace
No.
at the White House celebration? Holy shit.
Set that shit up,
Set
TJ.
that shit up, TJ.
Set it up, TJ.
And I need you to play your video that you showed us in the car.
Oh, yeah.
The guy makes the dude take his shirt off.
That shit is fire. Wait, I'll send that to you as well, TJ. Do you know which one I'm talking about? Oh, wait. That's him with Rasheed Wallace? Oh! And when is this? What year is this? 06?
Look at this.
Damn.
04, right? Pistons?
04. There you go, Za. My man's ready for yeah, dude.
He doesn't break eye contact.
And it was just smooth. Like, what's the protocol for a clean dap like that?
You're asking the wrong dudes.
I'll be honest, at this battle rap event that I was at, I had a shocking number of botched daps, and I don't think that they were on me. I think that some of these battle rappers weren't hitting clean dap, just like...
Oh, wait, you're cool.
Oh.
You just hosted a battle rap.
I hosted a pay-per-view.
I'd imagine they're like freakishly nervous until they go.
Yeah, I
like
bet.
preparing in their head the lines, rehearsing in their head, listening to other people. They're like, fuck that, mine isn't as fire as that.
Yeah, there definitely is. Or
gotta
like,
be like
that shit wasn't that fire. My shit's more fire than that.
Yeah,
Self-created delusion.
right.
It's a preposterous drug, but you know, in everybody's little world that they live in, people tend to make themselves king of their world. People tend to, redesign the universe to revolve around them. So it doesn't matter if you're the most lowly battle rapper.
Which is kind of beautiful. It's a fair game.
Yeah, I mean, it is it depends on your perception of life in the afterlife, but you might only get one crack at things. So it makes a ton of sense that it could be that, if that's your worldview. I have to send this video to TJ, though. I got to fucking... It was a video about this dude being like, take your shirt off in front of all these people.
It was like a Cardone guy for like fitness dudes.
Those guys are multiplying.
Because it's like a bucket. It's like a way to do content now that, I'll be honest, it's a little bit annoying. Where the fuck is this video? Garrett, take your shirt off. All right, TJ.
Yeah, right here.
Oh, you got it?
Garrett.
Take your shirt off, Garrett.
Shirt off,
Okay, now
Garrett.
hold on. Now, Garrett's a killer. Am I right? Garrett, how old are you?
29.
Garrett, does this bother you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, doesn't bother you enough. If it did,
I
you
agree.
wouldn't have it. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
I mean it.
Fat.
Come on, put your shirt down. We don't need this. You don't need this. You got kids?
Yes, sir. 2 sons.
Okay. This is the last time I want you to take your shirt off in front of a group of people.
and not be in the shape you want your children to be in.
What Andy did for me is he kept me accountable, and he told me
Look at this
that I
dude.
wasn't
He
being
looks
my best
later.
self.
Looks more than
And
fine.
There's people in this world that can look at that and they can say, wow, he shouldn't do that to him. This is crazy. He's being mean. Or you could use that as a resource and you could tap into that limitless potential that you have inside of you and you could become a fucking animal. Our
Become a
business
fucking
has
animal.
20x last month. I've definitely lost about 8 pounds so
There it
far.
is.
Proud of you, brother. Seriously.
Love you, brother.
Yeah, we love you more. And then guess what? Wait till you see him 6 months from now. Come on.
Oh my God! Every
We get Dana Beers in here and get him just take his
I think
shirt off.
that's like a girl's like version of the ideal male body.
Yeah, that's
What
like
he had. Yeah.
yeah.
There's nothing to be ashamed of about his arms were pythons. Like he was like
Wasn't fat.
and just the premise of being like, the next time you take your shirt, like I don't want you to take your shirt off and people and not be in shape that your kids want to see you in.
Your kids don't give a shit what
Just don't
shape
give a
you're in.
Fuck.
Or was it the shape you want your kids to be?
Oh yeah, which is also
even
weird.
weirder.
Yeah.
This boy to be jacked.
Who is
like his
this
daddy?
dude?
I don't know.
Is he actually like millionaire successful?
No, he was the guy who said that he wasn't going to hire any dudes that don't have a 6-pack.
I don't remember that.
My healthy brother, you are gay.
yeah. He says gay as hell.
Take your shirt off.
Garrett.
Now you take your pants off. Now put your hard dick in my mouth.
Garrett, hurry, Garrett.
He was like, take
That
your
head
shirt
feel
off.
good, Garrett?
He was like, you won't
Never
be
want you to
needed.
come in front of a crowd again. So you're confident in how much you're busting down my throat, Garrett. Garrett?
There's no like he's just like introducing a new form of like body shaming among men, and I don't know if I don't know what this massive like this push that's happening amongst like social media dudes is. That like what are they responding to in society that they think that we're too soft, so we have to harden up like that? Like, is this a soft times make soft men type of thing, or like I don't know what they're like seeing around. Like, I think that they're reading too much propaganda about like trans brunches and shit like that, and they're like, we need to get ready for the war.
And I think it's a giant coping mechanism for the fact that their ungodly fear of just approaching women. So they have to get like big and strong for women.
What about 8 inches and thick? What about passionate and loving too? It's like those are all that kind of guy. They're all that type of dude.
Yeah, I guess I am too.
Have you seen that? You know what video I'm talking about, right? On the beach?
Oh, yeah, we watched it on the show.
It still makes its rounds.
Oh, yeah.
It makes its rounds like every fucking week. And, dude, I like it. I think that shit is hilarious, but it's also like, I don't know. It's like a type of dude right now. I guess it's like the protocol.
It is the protocol.
Yeah.
Are you on Gen 4 now?
I'm in limbo between 3 and 4. I didn't officially start 4. I relapsed on weed and binge drinking.
What's the
But
difference?
you were in Tahoe.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that's Cali,
That's
Cali
cope.
sober.
You don't cope on the on Gen 4. So I gotta wait, and I've been back on the stizzies.
Is that the
Did 'em
golden rule
last
of Gen
night,
4?
And I mean, weed is good. I was like moaning eating ground chicken with ketchup, and I was like, this is the best drug ever. Like, this is my shit.
Yeah, weed will make siracha feel like a 4-star condiment.
I had to like fucking have my brain in a pretzel. I had to take 5 and think about it. But
videos
were so good. I was like moaning watching In Bruges, which is all I think is a good movie. Sober, yeah,
that is a very good movie, and that's the Banshees of Inisherin.
I love that dude.
Remixed.
Martin McDonough.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
That movie is so good. It's so much funnier than like a pure comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, just having the shrouding of a fake of like a premise, like it's about some shit like that. You can have a little bit more of a dark comedy.
Right.
So you're smoking weed, but you're still eating ground chicken. Like, what? You're not straying from the path of fitness.
But it's a slippery slope.
But so what are you saying, that smoking is the bad thing, or having weed in your system is the bad thing?
Smoking is bad because it makes me aggressively lazy. It carries over to the next day. It doesn't help my introversion.
Smoking doesn't.
No.
You know, fucking Rogie says that it just removes a layer between you and the outside world.
Yeah.
It gives you a little bit of uncomfortability, man. What do you think about his protocol? He's pretty fucking jacked.
I don't know. Is he happy? I don't listen.
You don't think that Rogie's happy?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I think he's
I don't
happier
know if
than
he has
a lot
any
of
time off to be happy.
Fair.
Yeah.
I think that that's very fair. I think that he's in the level of power though, where you could just do what you want.
Yeah.
But I really don't know. But I'm curious about what you're like. Once you strip away everything, what are you gonna enjoy? Hopefully, everything more, or
That's
like,
what
are
I'm
you gonna
trying
do
to-
anything for you? Does Kyle do anything for Kyle?
I'm gonna try to perfect that. So I think reward based, which fucked me in Gen 3. I think I'm gonna have to give myself weed every so often. I'm gonna have to give myself alcohol every so often.
Have you been having your Cookie Monster ice cream that you
I'm gonna have to give myself Cookie Monster ice cream every so often.
I think
Yeah.
that they say never trust a man with no vices. What about eating the weed, as opposed
Eating
to
the
smoking
weed?
it, like have an edible?
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Because it's almost like a different drug when you eat it.
Completely different.
It's a roll of the dice for me.
That's what I'm saying. It's way too inconsistent.
I think a little bit can be fun though, like too little.
I've had my best highs of all time on edibles and my worst.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
And that's why I think a little bit is like,
I'll never forget the text from Kyle in Alaska to our Rediscovering group chat. You bought these like weed gummy worms.
The worms were a horrible era of my life.
You just sent a picture. You flushed them. You sent a picture of all these gummy worms in the toilet. Enough
I
is
know,
enough.
That was 4-balling them with Adderall, so I was in a constant state of
you were wadding them up and putting them on the outside of the pill like a nerd rope.
was counteracting both with both, and it was a terrible era.
Yeah, it is funny when you try to counteract one drug with another drug, but then like you could have just not done drugs.
Yeah.
You're trying to go +1 and -1 to end up at 0, and like
You only want the negative effects of each drug.
yeah, that's like a festival move to be like, all right, I'm on this. Like, let me fucking take some of this.
Right.
Some of my boys were at this festival at the Poconos this past weekend. It looked fucking awesome. It was
That
like
camp,
Pocono racetrack.
Not the
You know what
one
I'm
in
talking about?
Not the one in Scranton.
It was definitely at the Pocono racetrack, the Tricky Triangle. I'm seeing if we have a NASCAR ad. No NASCAR ad. No natural segue for that.
That's good. I thought your boys were just getting into golf, and they was kind of boring you.
No, they are. They 100% are, and it's pissing me off.
It's a nightmare.
It's seizing all. It's like either I have to start doing golf or I have to face the possibility of just losing all my friends. Like anytime I'm trying to hang out with some boys, especially like last minute, like what are you doing this weekend? Golf is already like they've already had to get their tee time so they can get ahead of it
They get it.
And then they're too tired to do anything afterwards.
That's all they do.
because they're like
You
escaping
think-
from family and wife.
You think it's binary? You're either a golf guy or you're not, or can it be learned?
I think you can learn it. I think a lot of dudes do it as it might be a cope too. It might just be like dudes sucking dick at golf, but they're like, I don't want to get left behind.
I think that's.
I think that's why gay dudes try heterosexuality. They're like, I don't want to get left behind. Like I'm gonna suck dude. But yeah, I don't. It's a fucking bummer. But I guess I just have to do it. But it's impossible in New York. Meanwhile, in Chicago this past weekend, my fucking aunt, she works at a golf course up there, and she texted me and she's like, "Oh my God, Big Cat just walked in." So fucking excited about it. So those guys are playing a ton of fucking golf up there. If only I had made the decision to move to Chicago, I'd be able to join my friends who live in Philadelphia playing golf.
Yeah, that's what it took. You fucked up big time.
It's a fucking man. Do you guys see Jerry's basement?
It sucks.
No, I didn't see Jerry's basement.
There's blood all over it.
Wait, actually?
In the dentist's office basement, there was like
Mouth blood.
there's mouth blood all over his
Oh.
fucking basement.
Mouth blood is the runniest blood, I think.
Yeah, it's so gross. Maybe the tastiest.
Tasty. Yeah, I was gonna say it tastes.
No,
fine.
no, no. I when you cut your finger.
First day in a new house. I'm in the utility room now to the furnace and all that stuff back there. But here's the thing. The doctor, the dentist, used to use this as a lab to clean his tools. So we got air, we got gas, and then, I'm just looking around, and then look what I see on the floor. There's blood everywhere. There's blood in the house.
Oh my God.
That's blood.
Yeah.
That's blood.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
that's a lot more
fresh
than I
blood.
thought.
Blood. Somebody was killed here. Somebody was killed here.
Well, the
Yeah,
fact that
that-
it's such different colors.
That dark splatter looked a little bit heinous.
Yeah, it was like fucking Carolina barbecue and Texas style
Yeah.
barbecue. Those are just two completely different hues. That was the sweet and spicy and the savory sauce.
He said he heard screams from the dentist office like this morning or last night.
Yeah, like goes. I'm not moving into a fucking dentist's office. There's no way that I'm moving into some shit that, I don't know, if that was something else. I'm not even a ghost guy. I don't think that I would enjoy it.
I think I'm a ghost guy.
Are you?
I like the heebie-jeebies. It's a good sensation.
Have you gotten them in New York?
I've gotten heebies.
When's the last time? Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Heavies. Yeah. I'm trying to think of like a light Jewish joke that I could make. I didn't really have when they came to mind that that I could land. But yeah, I feel like New York is ripe for ghosts. There's a lot of space in New York where there could be ghosts all over the place, but I feel like there's not a lot of New York ghost people. But if you go out to the country, go to an old house on a fucking prairie or something, you're gonna be more of a likelihood of running into a ghost, feeling like you got a ghost that is haunting you.
I've found out last week my apartment building has its own Wikipedia page for like there's
That's
been
cool.
deaths in it.
What?
Or famous deaths?
Yeah, one.
Wait, the one that you're leaving or the one you're
One
moving
that I'm
into?
leaving. That's why I'm saying it now.
Oh, let's fuck it.
No, let's not look at it. No, I have a couple
Why?
more weeks. I have a couple more weeks.
We're gonna be fine.
What'd she do?
Huh?
What happened to her?
How do you know it's a girl?
Because you told me and I forget what you said.
He leapt.
A Russian model?
Dude, you're gonna really sense my building.
What?
She leapt to her death from my building.
How many stories is it?
Not much. 9?
That's enough.
12?
That's enough.
It's enough. Yeah, I guess 1 is enough.
Is it? Oh yeah, I guess how you dive.
What you land in, like magma or something.
Yeah, you're fucking.
9 sounds like extreme, like almost a sport.
No, I don't think it would be enough to open a parachute. What's up, Che?
Did you know? So when I was looking to buy a house, the first question I asked the first realtor we met was, "Is this house haunted?" And she said, "You can't actually ask that, but you can ask legally, and they have to tell you if someone has died in the home. And if someone has died in the home, there's a chance that it is haunted. So if you're looking to buy or rent a place, definitely ask that."
Holy shit. You can't ask that is such a crazy thing.
Yeah, she said
Well, she
that
like
to
she
you?
can't answer it. She's like,
Oh, she can't
"Well, I
answer.
can't like really answer that." She's like, "There's definitely towns in this house, and there are definitely homes in this town that are haunted for sure."
Like proven.
Yes.
I don't think that's possible to actually prove it.
The town that we were looking at, I mean, we don't live there, so it was Maplewood, New Jersey. It's a very old town. Apparently, like George Washington and some people like were there at some point, and there are a few haunted. It's a very old town.
So there's
Beautiful
places
town.
that are proven haunted that she can't legally disclose how haunted
Yes.
they are.
Correct.
Kind of like when the U.S. confirmed that there's aliens type of thing.
Yes.
That's kind of what we're talking about in a
Mhm.
similar way. Fascinating. I'd need to be smacked in the face by a ghost.
Yeah, we went on a ghost tour in New Orleans, and this lady just like played a radio, and it was just muffled sounds, and she was like, "Yep, that was a ghost."
How was it? You
I
hear
just
that?
couldn't buy it.
She was like, "Did you feel that?" And we were like, "No." And she was like, "Exactly." All right. There's
Or
nothing.
there'll just be someone there that'll be like, I just felt cold. It's like, you're a girl, dude.
Ghosts-
You always feel cold.
Yeah, you don't have enough iron in your blood.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
anemic.
that's how
we
they
had to
are.
bring a gift to like a cemetery and like put it through the gates and like
Yeah, like booze.
yeah.
Really?
Like
Probably
booze.
just for her.
Yeah.
She just comes back.
Collects it later
Yeah.
on. Like, oh my God, the ghost drank it all. Drunk. That's the problem with ghosts is that
There's a
yeah.
ghost
She was
got it.
talking about the ghosts like a delusional pet owner. Like, like sometimes they don't like that. Sometimes
Yeah.
they're a little bit antsy.
Ooh, I think she likes you. She doesn't
Yeah,
typically like
shit like that.
strangers.
She looked like she's
was-
going on her belly.
Like if Donnie was buying it, he was like, "Oh, yeah."
I was
I was.
I
Too.
wanted
It kind
to-
of felt
yeah,
good.
I
She was
felt
like, this,
good to buy.
she was like, these ghosts like you.
yeah. Why wouldn't they?
I think that there's an unfair pressure on the consumer in a place like that where you don't want to make them feel like shit. Like it's like a magician.
Definitely.
You're not going to
Laughing
be
at a
like
comedy show.
a magician
Yeah.
comes in. You're like, no, that I don't. No, that wasn't the number. Like you're just being an asshole to them. Like you kind of have to.
Right.
Same with probably a fortune teller. If a fortune teller's, you're not gonna be like, no, I don't have a Like that doesn't sound right. I don't have a relative with curly hair that's name starts with an A or some shit.
Yeah.
Frustrating. But it also the fact that there is that type of belief, it opens it up to a lot of grifting. People could bullshit.
Easy.
People could just lie about it. In fact, all of them might. In fact, every single one of them might be lying.
Huh.
I watched a little bit of that movie Ghost, though. Have you guys ever watched that?
Swayze?
Swayze Goldberg.
Or
joint.
Swayze?
Swayze Goldberg.
Never watched it.
Met her at a
Did they die?
Wait, that was
Collectively?
multiple people?
All of Swayze died.
Wait a minute. There's multiple Swayze, but there's only one Owl City?
Yep, there's one person in Owl City, and Swayze was a collective.
And one Tame Impala.
That shit is crazy.
Travis Porter is 3 men.
Sweet God.
But
How would we ever know?
And Tame Impala and Dua Lipa are working on an album together.
So what? Yeah.
Yeah, that's just how, if we're just rattling shit off.
Yeah.
That shit blows
That'd
my
be a
mind
great,
as well.
probably a great album.
Where's Little Sasquatch?
He's playing golf with Frank Borelli.
Ah, that's what it was. I thought he was
yeah.
out today.
Some bullshit. This guy has no fucking dedication to the show that we're on, and is doing other. It's probably that New York shit, dude. He's probably doing other content with other New York guys. He probably feels the pressure. Have you gauged his temperature?
Sass?
Yeah.
Hasn't talked to me.
Fuck.
Refuses.
That's probably intentional. He probably is on strict order.
Yeah.
Sorry, sir. Not allowed to make eye contact, sir. How's his stand-up in New York? I'm going to ask you guys. Or, I mean, in Philly.
I heard it
Pretty
went
good?
spectacularly.
Yeah, he said it went. Yeah, he's been crushing. Like, nonstop. I think Shane's taken him in, which is really good.
I heard that he took Shane in. That he had Shane
Somewhat.
go up on his show.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think
Shane wanted to do that.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
He said he had too many people trying to go on his show.
People are, yeah,
What, you?
people, the local comedians, wherever he's playing, are always going to try to get
It's
a
the hot
spot.
ticket. He's next up. Called next.
Damn, he asked me to be on his show. I said no. I had to go to Battle Rap, which was nice, dude.
One.
There's no winners. Because people are such, like, people get paid so little and are so the center of their own universe where they know everyone wants to be undefeated. No one wants to admit that they lost, and they're not getting paid enough to admit that they lost. So they just removed judging in general.
What was your professional record?
They stopped judging it by the time I was like fucking 7 battles in. Probably like 5-2.
Say someone delivers a line that is so clever that it's very hard to get in the moment.
There's a problem with that.
Is that a discredit to the rapper themselves?
I think that there's a problem with that. I had that conversation a couple times.
You shouldn't do that.
Well,
or should you be rewarded later?
No, I think you have to. There's the audience.
There's, I think, a way that there's a thinking of it where people are like, oh, they'll get that like the 3rd or 4th time they listen to it. It's like, well, people might not listen to it 3 or 4 times.
Right.
But there'll be people who are saying like, oh, this guy won in the building because his stuff was easier to understand. This guy maybe won on camera because if you're watching it in a environment where you can hear every word clearly, if you're in the building, one guy maybe has his back to you. You can't necessarily hear exactly what he's saying as well as the other guy. So maybe on camera, it's a different judging system than in the building.
What do you think of people that like put up TikToks with graphics that explain the bar?
I think it works for some people. It's like a.
Does that make it unsuccessful?
I don't know. I think if the TikTok does well, if you explain the bar and it still does shitty, that just might be bad.
That just might be bad.
Yeah.
If you explain the bar, it has to go crazy.
Yeah.
Or you've lost.
Yeah, if you're like the
Nicki Minaj would always do that about some.
Nicki Minaj would explain the bar?
Always go on Twitter and be like, y'all weren't listening.
You don't get this.
Ron, have you ever had a line that...
I tried to explain one time, and people were like, no, we got it.
What was it?
It was like this, like... I was like talking about running backs, and I was like saying something like Clinton, Bush, Gore, or some shit like that. Like I was doing like a parallel to like presidents and Russian and running backs or some shit like that.
That's
and
good.
I was just like, you didn't get it. I said like Clinton, and people were like, no, like that sucked.
Well, you clarified via bar?
I clarified like...
you clarified it?
No, I think on like Twitter or something.
Oh, yeah.
Which is pretty embarrassing. But I was trying different shit. Shouldn't be embarrassing to try shit.
What do you think about the Genius website that breaks down line by line?
I think that there's a benefit to that. It's also good for just looking up lyrics.
Yeah.
I was trying to learn the "Wake Me Up Inside" lyrics
Oh yeah.
from Evanescence.
Of course.
Do you know any of the lyrics of that song?
Not a clue.
Oh, wait, can you start me off and then I can fucking take?
I don't even know the
baton?
first word. Yeah, it sounds like that, but I don't know.
Wow,
what any
yeah,
of
I
those
just know the
words are.
melody. I don't know
Yeah.
what she's saying.
Only thing I know is
How can you see?
"Wake me up,
Yeah.
can't wake up."
Why was it going to be a
That's the
pup?
best part.
Baby.
That's good. That's what I like the best too.
I don't know, but I
Spirit sleeping somewhere cold until you find me there.
There's no way this guy's that awe-stricken.
It back for me. Wake me up and say, wake
Yeah,
me
I
up
hate
and
this guy.
say.
I like the sound. What is this guy doing? He doesn't need to be there.
Doesn't need to be there at all.
he's just being hot.
Lighting was good, yeah.
That was the most intentional sexy look. Yeah, dude.
That song
show
is
car. That's so
awesome.
funny when he.
TJ, do you have like the Krusty Krab rap battle? Sorry for interrupting, boys.
Not at all. Bring
Where's
that
the-
shit up.
the
It's like
Krusty Krab
everybody in the
rap
Krusty
battle.
Krab has a bar, and Squidward just bodies everybody. Squidward destroys everybody. But I think he says the N word. I don't know if we're.
That's
Is
fine.
he allowed?
No, Squidward is.
I resonate with Squidward as I age. He was getting a lot of shit.
Yeah, dude.
Undeserved.
Yeah, he is.
It was the only register in the entire thing.
And even at home, like the pranks, that's the noise that was being made.
Imagine having to live next to your coworkers.
Also,
Everybody's doing in Chicago.
SpongeBob is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Mince.
guy's
I think
hostile.
Mince is gonna live in my
In
building.
the hospital.
No way.
Yeah. He asked me, and I was just. I had
You
to
guys
go.
definitely have like a communal shower on your floor. Catch like someone like
yeah.
leaned up against the wall beating off in the shower. That will happen.
Mincy's going to lock himself out of his apartment, but somehow naked. He's going to have like the bubbles over his dick so you can't see him pounding on your door. Is we popping as you're talking?
I just ordered some more body wash. Left my keys. That's so fucking. Wait. So how did you guys get him to move back?
It happened so fast.
Did Dave buy Barstool back?
Did Dave buy Barstool back? For $1?
That's what we heard, and that's what we
the
currently
fuck?
think and know.
Damn, bro. I'm about to offer him $2. Let him make
Yeah.
his money back.
The next morning, Mince is just in our presence.
He
And
just
then
appeared.
an hour later, he said, "Yeah, I'm moving here."
So Mintz was meeting us at the bowling alley, and it was going to be the surprise. We were waiting for him. And Brandon, I went out to see his new Jeep, and we just saw Mintz asleep in the driver's side of his rental car. And he got out, and he just had a seatbelt mark on his face. It's been a crazy 12 hours. And Brandon goes, Mintz, were you asleep in your
Stranger
car?
than fiction the last 3 months.
That's what he said?
Yeah.
I guarantee that's verbatim what he said.
Yeah.
He drove up taking a nap in his car.
Also, stranger than fiction. No, it's not, because it is real. And
Yeah, it's not. What is it? And there wasn't there like some bad shit with the Ole Miss guy yesterday too, like the Michael Oher shit. I'm
Yeah,
curious to
I
hear
haven't been
Che's
keeping up.
opinion on that. Which side that we're on the Michael
Yeah,
Oher?
you got to deliver some opinions.
So the Michael, I was traveling yesterday. The Michael Oher thing, he just never got paid for it, and it wasn't real. Like he wasn't really adopted by that family.
They adopted him at like 17 and put him under a conservatorship where they could make money off of his story, and they made $300 million off his story, but
Oh
he
my
didn't.
god!
He didn't make
$300 million,
any?
all from the movie The
Jesus
Blind Side.
Christ.
I think that's what they said, or maybe there's a book or some shit as well.
So even if they had the full adoption, wouldn't he be pissed that they made $300 million without him getting
Yeah, with on his likeness.
right?
I feel bad
He
for
should
him.
definitely get a huge cut of that.
He thought he had a family, man. He didn't.
I
Did he? If
know.
he signed a conservatorship when he's
I
like
think
17?
he thought it was adoption papers. Maybe I'm completely off on
I
the
thought
story.
in the movie
Could
he
very well
wasn't
be.
really adopted, but they like took him in.
Yeah, I don't know, but then the guy was on Barstool Radio yesterday, and like as a company we had to defend him because he bought a brick watch or something.
I'm not aware of this. Sorry.
I don't know.
Which guy? The dad?
The son.
Oh, the one that was like younger than him?
He's listed online as Michael Oher's brother. That's what it comes up on when you search his name, even though
You
he
can put
might
whatever
not
you
be
want
his
online.
brother. Yeah, you can say whatever online. It seemed dubious. I don't know. It seemed a little predatory.
Dubious at best.
At best. Maybe I just don't know the backstory.
Sounds like he's got a great taste in wristwear.
Yeah, like can we separate the brick watch buyer from like the art from the artist? Like I feel like he bought a brick watch, but like that's a watch that's enjoyed by anybody. Your taste in watch. It's like being like you bought a
50% of brick watch buyers might be bad people.
yeah.
Statistically,
Yeah.
he's one of them.
Yeah. Bad people buy brick watches too, you know?
Yeah, it's what? Yeah.
Yeah, good people buy Hugo Boss.
Yeah.
Right.
Same thing.
And BMWs and like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Whoever like whoever else made shit for the Nazis. Some people probably had to make shit for the Nazis.
Why didn't you
Yeah.
back Tommy Smokes for the election?
I don't think he should win it. I'm over Tommy.
Are you over Tommy?
Aren't you?
Since the day I met him.
Yeah. He's a little much. Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
You made this.
Yeah, that is true. I was just playing with my alchemy kit though. Dude, speaking of, I hate when you have the fucking sinks that you have to turn one nozzle and also turn the other nozzle, and cold comes out of one and hot comes out of the other, and the two nozzles aren't even connected with one another. That shit
seems
sucks.
ancient. You're still stumbling upon these
Hey,
things?
no, those exist. Hot and cold on left and right.
Actually no. So then it is probably the same.
Showers, that's annoying.
It's this, yeah. Like you
Oh,
have
that
to
is
like
annoying.
perfectly balance the amount. Like instead of just being like, I want it this hot, you have to be like,
yeah.
I want a little bit more like of this ingredient, a little bit less of this ingredient, and you're like working two nozzles in accordance with one another. That shit sucks.
Aren't they real weird in England?
Probably.
The ones like the New York public ones, you have to hold it down with one hand. So
Yes.
you can't possibly.
Or you like smack it and you get 3 seconds
Yeah,
of water,
you
and you
gotta do
smack it
this.
again, you get 3 seconds of water, which isn't enough time to get enough friction to get the suds that will be enough to cover your hands, much less Mincy's bathed dick.
Yeah, his whole crotchal region.
In which case, we're seeing the dick. We're seeing
Mm-hmm.
Mincy's dick, which I am curious.
I wonder.
I am curious. If you guys haven't thought about what Mincy's dick looks like, it's time to start wondering.
We have a shot of Clemmer's full cock in the Monkey Boy documentary. Not even joking. He lifted his leg. We got it on camera, but I think we're going to blur it. I think. But it is in.
It was like a 90-10 percentage split between the hole in his shorts and the leg.
It was unbelievable. The
You
boxers
couldn't help
were
but-
boot.
Couldn't
Oh,
see
the
it
co- the-
until
yeah.
it growled at you. Down, boy. Yeah, I could see Mintz having like a beautiful dick.
Yeah?
Like beautiful.
There's a lot of parody in Dick Beauty. Or there's not.
What do you mean?
There's not.
What do you mean
It can only
parody?
be- I think it can only be so good. And
Like parody, like a joke, or like parody?
parody.
So it's the great equalizer.
I think once it looks good, it's pretty much all the same.
Looks pretty good.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the Squidward cover. Sorry,
It's
boys.
got to be easy to be a girl, man. All dicks look so goddamn good, man.
Good?
The women are so lucky.
They're so lucky because all dicks look good. Because the parody's so
Oh.
high. I'm just joking with you.
I think all the good dicks look the same. But the bad ones, ugh, there's a lot of variables.
You really don't see that many bad dicks.
Because look at the dicks you're seeing. Social media is feeding you only the best dicks in the world.
It's not just social media, yeah.
Porn.
The porn. Where's the protocol fall on porn?
And the people who show their dicks are obviously going to be the ones who flaunt and have it.
No.
Or championship winners in Philadelphia.
Yeah, tiny things. Those dudes try to
Yeah.
get ahead of it.
But those are probably even tiny.
You have a lot of friends, Nick, who regularly send you dick.
Just one, Josh Varner.
He's the only one remaining?
Yeah.
What do you mean? He sends you his own
Snap
dick?
via
Every day.
Snapchat.
It's always in some sort of reflection, or he'll use a Snapchat every day, one a day.
Which is cool. Like, that's cool if he's, he likes you.
I was in a darkroom photography class, and I submitted like his dick in weird places as one of my projects. The guy was the teacher was just like, this was ambitious and bold, and I love it. And then 2 years later, his future fiance was in the class before they were engaged. I don't even know if they were dating.
Oh, she recognized
his
it?
dick. Well, his face was in some of them, and she saw his dick.
But if his face wasn't, You think your wife would recognize your dick?
No,
Like a-
she'll probably rarely see
I wasn't talking to you. The phone. Sorry.
I'd hope. I don't know.
Could you pick yours out of a lineup?
That's what I'm saying. How many could? I think that's probably not. If it's a small lineup. But if it's like out of 100, out of 50, I don't think.
Okay, can we run this experiment with you? Can we show your wife 50 dicks?
I don't think that she would be a willing participant in that.
Why?
But I would gander
we'll
she
force
would
her.
pick out a line of like
Out
10.
of what about 50?
I mean, 50 is a ton. I don't even think I could pick my own dick out of 50.
Oh, come on. Okay, wait. Can we run the experiment
That's what
on you?
I'm saying. No parody.
I don't want to look at 49 other dicks.
Why? What, are you afraid you'll like it?
I think we have to try this.
You do have to
I
try
think
this.
I'm trying to think of the low. I think maybe 10 for me.
No, guys, it's your own dick. You can
I could pick it out of 1,000.
Yes, and quickly.
Based on size, maybe.
Mine's shaped like a double helix.
Well, it's not going to be in a silhouette like a fucking.
I think if
Who's
it
That
was
Pokemon.
10 dicks, all of your size, you wouldn't be able to.
Is it detached from the?
Yeah, so you can't see the groin area.
It also have to be in like
I'd
a
know.
neutral, generic background, because that would probably.
Czar, are
be like the
you
first-
shaking your head because you think you could or couldn't?
Brother, I've been beating this thing for the past 20 years. I know what.
You know, it's like the
You
back
look
of
at
his
it when you
hand.
beat it?
Absolutely. What the hell are you?
That's what he's looking
I
at.
ain't.
That's self-love. Coming to the sight of your own dick coming.
That's a
Well,
double cum.
not in the moment, but I mean, I've seen the fucking thing for 20 years.
Of course.
I rarely look at it.
You rarely look at your dick?
Yeah.
What about you pee?
Probably not.
Look at
Yeah,
the
I don't think I
stream.
look at my dick that much either. I mean, I know what it looks like, but like,
How do you know then? How do you know what it
how
looks
close
like?
I
could
don't
you
think
draw?
I could pick it out of 50.
If your dick got abducted, could you tell a police sketch artist what it looks like? Would they be able to find it off of just you describing?
That's what we should do. We should
Yeah.
describe our dick to a
a police
sketch
sketch
artist and
artist.
see how accurate it is.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would say.
Hey, TJ, can we have that as a special episode?
Dick day?
Huh?
Dick day.
Yeah, dick day.
Yeah, we'll get a dick drawing day. We'll do a triple D episode.
But let's not tell the sketch artist what he's doing until he gets in.
Right, yeah.
Welcome to Dick Drawing Day.
What?
This would be
the
really
real triple D of Fieri hosting Dick Drawing Day.
This would be really funny if we all did it and tried to pick out our own, and I guarantee you we'd probably be at like a 50% rate if we would told it to a sketch artist and went off their drawings.
And all of ours would be like too bigger than what they are.
Yeah.
We described. Yeah.
Yeah, get the fuck in here, Francis. The fuck is you doing, bro? What the fuck?
Come on, bro.
What the fuck you're doing stumbling by here? Steven, I think we have to start with you. I think that we have to, what the fuck? I think that we got to start with you, and then I think that we need to take a picture of your dick, have 50 other dicks.
Yeah.
We all look at all the dicks, and you tell us which one is yours.
Are you fine with us seeing your dick? A photo of it.
I mean, if it was just you guys, yeah, I don't really care
Like
that
cropped out.
Yeah,
much. It would have
removed
to.
from
We'd have to get volunteers that all do it in the same room because I would just look at the background.
But are you saying the background,
we'll
like the
we'll
quads?
Photoshop
Like,
it.
are you talking about quads, or are you talking about the fucking...
Like
for example,
body.
KB, like I could see the striations on his quads and I'd recognize them.
In a heartbeat.
No, if I saw a picture and I saw one was in front of a wood background and I used a wood background, I'd be like, oh, it's that one.
No, we would
So I'd have to-
Photoshop
it
the
would
same
just
background.
be shaft, and it'll
Just
just have
shaft,
to have
yeah.
the. I mean, yeah.
It would just there would be no full background. It would be cropped to body.
Yeah, I mean, so we would need to probably get Quigs on this as well.
Yeah, we're gonna need Quigs in the lab taking pictures of a bunch of dicks.
I'll do it. Fine.
You can do it too. You can do Photoshop.
Yes.
Did you recognize your dick out of 1,000 dicks?
I don't think so.
1,000 is insane.
I think there would be a lot
Immense.
that are pretty similar.
I also think that it depends. It's like a game of what's the game where it's like you're like flipping down people and you're like, does he have a mustache?
Guess who?
Does he have brown?
Guess who?
Guess who? It would kind of be like a guess who game, but I think that you would need to decide. For example, if it was Che, like everybody would need to have black hair. You know, like you would have to. I feel like it would have to be uniform. Otherwise, you could go through and be like, okay, 50 dicks, but like this guy has a different pube hue than me. This guy has like.
Is this balls included?
No.
Why? How's that change things?
Well, I'm sure people.
You know, your balls, your dick is unrecognizable, but your balls are unique to just you. Geodesic domes.
I mean, if you're looking at fucking 50 bald guys versus 50 guys with hair, you could probably pick out the 50 guys with hair easier. So
Right. Exactly. I think that really plays into it. I think.
Would you have a better chance recognizing your balls over your dick?
Well, I'm saying if they're together, like, yeah, I have a much better chance of recognizing.
Wait, just your balls? If your balls are
balls
together?
and dick together.
Combination.
Whoa, no.
Combination.
You either get shaft or set of balls to pick out which are yours. What would you have an easier time with?
Shaft for me.
Shaft for me.
Now, what characteristics are you basing this off of that are unique to you? Like, how would you describe your unique characteristics?
It's purely instinct, and I know which one's mine.
Okay.
It's like kids.
Purely
you like your own and you hate everyone else's.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you guys? Remember I told you guys I had a third ball a while ago? Or I thought it was a third ball?
It was a hernia.
Yeah, it was a hernia. Some guy listened to the show that day, thought he had the same thing, got checked, and he had testicular cancer and then had surgery in time to get it removed.
So you saved a life.
You mentioned that. That is insane.
Damn, bro.
That's amazing.
How to save a life.
Yeah.
I never knew.
Yeah, now he knows.
Saving lives,
Testicular
Francis.
self-exams.
What are you doing, telling jokes?
Set him on his way to win, what was it, 7 Tour de France's after that?
Yeah, good on that. Good on him.
Spectacular.
Just after a full lifetime of steroids. That's a good steroids body, though. I like Lance Armstrong's steroid body because it's not too much. Like, he's not doing it out of insecurity. He's doing it out of performance. We were looking at other steroid bodies where it's like overdeveloped pecs and like chest acne and shit like that. It's like, no, I prefer Lance Armstrong's skinny up top body, beautiful vascular legs.
I might start wearing a Livestrong bracelet again.
Around for the boys?
They were cool.
They were cool.
That shade of yellow, I liked it.
The major side effect in terms of mood of steroids being rage, right? You would have thought that perhaps a cyclist might not suffer that to the same degree that the roided out juice head lifting guys do. Probably because they're biking so strenuously and for so long that they don't have any energy left. And yet Lance Armstrong was notoriously a fucking asshole who ran hot at all times.
I knew he was perceived that way, but I didn't know about him. Has he had rage moments?
Yeah, man, he was vengeful. Anybody who accused him or spoke that he had taken any kinds of steroids, he would campaign against them. He would make it his goal to ruin that person.
And also, have you ever driven around this city? Bikers are the biggest assholes of all time.
Yeah.
All bikers on just like a regular 10-speed are being dickheads to people.
They are
wrong way, buddy.
They're so mean.
They are getting the loudest horns I've ever heard now. Whatever happened to the tring tring? Not anymore. It's like a fucking
city bikes still have the
prematurely too.
It's horrible.
Now it's like Guatemalan like Uber Eats guys who are just like wah!
Kind of respect that.
That sounds like the beginning of What's New Pussycat. They're wearing oven mitts as they're. Did you see that?
Yeah, in
the oven mitts taped. Yeah,
slide them in.
I reached into one of those on one time just to feel what
it's like a kangaroo's pouch. It's all slimy inside.
Sweaty.
Those Door Dashers, their bikes are getting bigger and they're getting shorter.
Yeah,
bikes are taller than them.
And listen, they're riding way swaggier too.
Yeah.
Half the guys ride with both their legs on one side of the bike. They'll just like be posted up on
like a fancy lass.
They're very dainty.
Yeah, they're just like riding on the side, or like they have like cool ways to sit. And I don't know why. I think it's to look cool and feel good about their job. But that's probably a relatively easy and like kind of fun job, like whipping around the city making deliveries.
They get into a lot of accidents.
There's a guy on TikTok. He wears like a GoPro, and you can watch him like live. He zips.
Really?
I've seen that. It's cool.
Or wait, but are you talking about the guy that's the massive asshole who's always like out of the way, dingus?
No, I hate that guy.
Yeah, he's like the first case of bikers being an asshole in New York. You know the guy I'm talking about, Francis?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Especially if you're a biker, you see his TikToks because the algorithm is showing it to you. I'm pissed off at my algorithm recently though. It thinks like the fucking worst of me. It's like top 3 trick shot fails. What the fuck makes about me? And you've been studying all of my internet habits makes you think that that's something I really want to see.
Yeah,
but maybe it's deep down I do. Or maybe it's lying.
Trick shot fail? Like
top 3 trick shot fails. I threw my phone down this
close?
morning. I was like, oh my, too much phone for me.
I open up my TikTok and it's like blind ranking these Solange Knowles albums. What?
I'm a sucker for that.
And it's crazy because that shit is for you.
I know, and I watch it all the way through, and I've never heard a single song.
It's bullshit.
And I'll disagree with it every time. Nah.
Mine's all men jumping off of cliffs into water.
I get that sometimes.
Have you ever done that?
I love to, but I've never done the death dive.
How does it know that you like to do that?
Well, I think it just knows that I liked watching it, and now it thinks that that's all I watch. I don't give TikTok much info about myself. I'm very withdrawn. I'm coy. I'm mysterious.
Yeah, sometimes I'll search shit to get it off my scent.
I just don't. I don't go on TikTok, which is to the detriment of my career. And I know that they don't know what I like, and they're struggling.
And there's a frustrated man over in China trying to figure you out, being like, "What the fuck does Francis like?"
Mm-hmm.
You see how I did no accent?
Yeah.
Could have been any guy.
Francis Ellis is a tough one.
Very bilingual Chinese man.
Yeah. Oh man.
I think you're lying. I think.
Well, I can prove it.
Pull it up. Pull it up.
My proof would be that I think my guess is that the TikTok, whatever my For You page is, I have no idea what's going to be on there. If it's very disparate things, that would be proof. No.
Well, just play the first one. Let's see what it is.
The fact that you have it on your phone, I mean, they probably have shit.
Midnight on a cruise, I guess. A bunch of guys going down an elevator on a cruise.
Okay. And you would never go on a cruise.
I don't know what this is.
They changed the date at midnight, or the day of the week on the elevator on cruises, and people have now been going to the elevators and watching this guy replace them.
Okay, and here's a woman doing a face routine.
Yeah, I think.
Wow.
I think he's being honest with us.
And then here's a fight in the Bronx. Looks like.
Which
another woman doing packing tips.
Do you have a face routine?
Oh, there's Julio. And then a guy who's a DJ. I don't know.
Do you have a face routine in the morning?
Yeah, but I don't do. It's not. I don't learn it from black women.
But sometimes your phone is like.
They're ageless.
Yes, they don't crack, and I crack. I have fissures.
No, crow's feet.
I have. Ooh, my face is coming apart like a desert.
Like some monkey bread. You pull apart face.
You got to start gouache.
No, that's not true. You don't. But I do find that sometimes the algo will be picking up on shit that like I just do near my phone. So if you're doing your face routine near your phone, like it might just like creepily know.
Yeah, I believe that.
I think what happened is I've done a couple of Hannah Berner's TikToks, the Her Man on the Street thing.
And they did numbies.
She asked me, "What's your skincare routine?" Right?
But she laughed so hard at what you said.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Fucking smashed it.
His videos go crazy on. If you just did Hannah Berner videos, like you'd have a crazy TikTok presence. The one you did has 20 million plus.
Wow.
Yeah.
What you say?
She asked me, "What do I think about when I don't want to come?" And I said, "That's not really my problem. My problem is that I have to focus very hard on trying to come." And then she said something like, "Well, I get it. It's so hard for guys, performance anxiety." And I said, "Well, hold on a second. I have no problem maintaining an erection. It's just convincing the erection to complete. I have a good horse, but it wants to keep running around the track endlessly. It doesn't know that the race has ended."
Yes, you need to bring it through the finish line.
Yeah.
20 million views. I mean that's a very funny, even just analogy to come up with off the cuff. You didn't know what the question was going to be.
It's hard to respond to.
Yeah.
Also very forthcoming of you to talk about that shit.
Yeah, it wasn't good for my marriage.
No, bad at home. That's bad at home.
Bad for the marriage.
Yeah,
Francis, were you talking to another girl about coming?
But you did say in the video, you're like, "I'm super attracted to my wife."
I was so glad that I had said that.
Yeah, because you're like, "Well, but babe."
She said, Hannah was like, "Do you need a new kink or something?" And I said, No, I'm very attracted to my partner, but I just the stress.
But yeah, you
of the
said
world
partner
and-
even.
Yeah,
That people assume you were gay.
that's
Can't
fine.
say partner without
Do you have a problem with that, Nick?
you being gay.
Mm-hmm.
No,
It would piss me off a little
Been
bit.
hearing partner used a lot, even from like
you've been
people that
you've been
you-
around a lot of cowboys though.
Yeah. Forgot about that.
Yeah,
week.
you were out west
for a whole week.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
You're riding horses.
I was.
My bad. Just got some annoying news.
What?
What happened?
I just found out that Nick is straight. No, guest bailed. I guess
Oh,
bailed.
that sucks.
Well, they just postponed.
Okay.
It'll be fucking fine. Who gives a fuck? Buy our merch in the store though. Buy merch in the Barstool store. It's a sale all. It's to sale all
48
day today.
hours.
It's a sale all day tomorrow. Buy Yak merch. Buy Anus merch.
Yeah, we got a shirt that was taken off the store, put back on for just
Guys,
one
come
day
on,
only.
come on, boys.
Come on.
Help us out a little,
on.
little bit.
Come on.
This guy posted his data of 4 years of online dating online.
Oh, I think I saw this.
That's hilarious.
He right swiped 43,496 times
Whoa. What's this guy look like?
and got
We're about to find out exactly what he looks
Yeah.
like.
298 matches.
Oh, he lives in a bell tower.
That's it. It's
Oh my
less
God.
small, but like out of the 298,
43,000 rejections.
216 of them just didn't reply to him at all.
Wait, out of his matches?
Out of 290, 27 are bots. And then bottom line is he got 2 dates total.
But he got stood up on both of them.
But stood up 2.
Oh no!
Dude.
I bet it's not fake. I
Whoa.
bet it's not fake.
See this guy.
No, you go to I went to his Reddit page and all he talks about is how ugly he is.
Yeah, I mean,
He says, I don't think it's possible for me to be attractive enough for a woman to want me.
This guy's like a super athlete at being ugly. He's like, damn, I'm doing good at this.
That's all he talks
How
about.
far I can go.
He's a statistical incel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The data drove him to being an incel.
Or like the data confirmed it.
Yeah. He's
He had
allowed.
a hypothesis, and this is like he's a scientifically proven incel.
Yeah, and at which point
We
you
gotta
almost
see what
can't
this
even
guy
be
looks
mad
like.
at him.
He's posting, what can I do with my hair to help with a massive forehead and far back hairline?
Wait, there's pictures of him?
Why is seemingly everyone in my life able to have sex except me?
Oh my God. Oh, this guy sounds miserable.
He is an incel.
And he's a Redditor.
There's pictures of him? Like
No,
he posted a picture?
no pics.
Not public.
Damn.
I don't think it's possible for me to be attractive enough for a woman to want me, as opposed to he made an r/dating.
This is exactly that. What if you were to just, swipe right constantly, doesn't the dating apps start to say, well, this person is just, his
Gaming the system?
No discretion. No, there's no or
Feed you. They got to
discernment.
start feeding you the pig.
This is a bullshit person who's trying to manipulate the app.
No, but I think it's just like it's a dude who'll fuck anything.
Yeah, and they then I don't know. I thought the dating apps were smart enough.
How
that they
is
start to say we don't want to deal with this person. We're not.
How
gonna
do you
reward him.
how do you reach 47,000? Isn't it just like a local thing?
I knew like
Big radius metropolitan area maybe.
One time a dude told me, he was like, yeah, I don't know, there were like maybe limits for a time or some shit, and he was like, no, I jailbroke mine, so there's no limit on the amount of swipes I can get.
Fuck's sake.
Jailbreaking your dating app.
Yeah.
And I really think that there's some dudes who are on there being like, I will cast as wide of a net as I need to cast. Any fish is good enough to eat.
I think people use it as like social media. Like they love the reward of getting a match.
I know dudes who are like, I know a friend of mine, he was like, and he wasn't even, or I guess he was bragging. He was like, I've never matched with someone and not had them match back, but he never met up with anybody. So he must have only used it for like the validation of it.
That's what I'm saying. Just like you use it for like a like.
Yeah, but that's probably sweet for fucking good-looking people.
I have a friend who, whenever he would sleep with a woman for the first time, he would not allow himself to come because he would then hold that over them.
That's your friend like Patrick Bateman.
It's pretty fucked, yeah.
That's a little bit. That's too much.
Then they would be so desperate to, in his words, they would be so desperate to sort of like, I don't know, please him that they would want to come back to try it again.
Yeah, that is like when you think about someone having game, but then there's also people who make it a game, and to them game is being like social manipulation. It's like a girl leans into you, you lean away from the girl, so she feels like you don't lean in because then it's like a micro version of the same thing of your boy not nutting.
Anybody who tries to codify dating to me is
weirdo.
If you're not fucking for pleasure, that's a problem.
That's a big problem.
Pleasure or love.
Or procreation.
Yeah, but he
Or,
might have gotten pleasure from knowing that he was
not
tormenting.
not sexual pleasure. He's doing it for power.
Who are we talking
Power,
about?
yeah.
Francis's best friend.
Oh,
That's not
Who he
not
who was
true.
Francis's best friend and confidant.
In fact, based on this conversation, I'm happy to say I don't think he's a friend anymore.
This guy would his first time having sex with a girl, he would purposefully not come so he could hold it over the girl.
To not give them the satisfaction that they had pleased him.
yeah, he's a psychopath. The second you have a method is the second
I know.
you're wrong.
Yeah.
That's a
To me, busting is the best part of sex.
Yeah, you're pleasure driven. You like a warm shower and a bust.
You know what my favorite part of sex is? The consent. That one moment where you say, "Would you like to have sex?"
Is it too late for me to change?
And they say,
Is it too late for me to change?
No. That's only.
Am I locked in? Fuck.
and they say,
Nick doesn't like the
yes.
consent.
And you say, "Wow, I didn't expect you to. I didn't think that was going this far, but boy, that's pretty clear cut." And you ask 2 or 3 more times just to really make sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, double factor authentication.
That gets me going.
Me too, for sure. That was my answer.
Do it on the laptop and the phone.
Ooh, yeah.
Multiple
e-cigs, baby. E-signatures.
You have it or Jewel. Can I get your e-cig?
Well, if you'll fuck me.
Take a hit of that. Take a little whack of that and see if that changes your mind.
I want to fuck you.
We need to figure out our rough and rowdy fighter.
Yeah, we do. I won't be there, but
We need
Evelyn has a VIP pass. My dad will be ringside.
Wow.
At the
Well
fight.
deserved.
Let's interview him.
He's worked for
By
this.
all means, please do. I think he has a +1, and I don't know who he's bringing.
Huh.
Anyone.
Could be anyone.
What's the mayor of Wheeling's name?
Glenn.
He doesn't like us.
He absolutely
We don't
hates
like
us.
him back though, so it's even.
Yeah, fine.
Wait, so you
Well,
guys
it's not
are
even
Barstool.
because it's one person not liking us versus 2 not liking him.
Yeah, it's actually worse for him.
Mm-hmm.
Us or Anus or Barstool?
He's an enemy of Anus.
Rediscovering America.
So do you think that he has a problem with Barstool infusing a bunch of cash into his town this weekend?
No, he didn't even know we were Barstool. I don't think.
Oh,
Just
really?
saw that
He did.
Okay.
He just looks at you guys as ne'er-do-wells? I think you're more rare-do-wells than ne'er-do-wells.
It's pretty mean too.
Okay, you're do-wells.
Thank you.
You're do-gooders.
Gary Goldman has a bit, I think it's about Trader Joe's, where he's talking about ne'er-do-wells, and he goes, "How often do they do well? Ne'er."
It's true. I don't want to be labeled as that.
Ne'er is N-E'-er, correct?
Is it like never?
It's a contraction for never that nobody has used in, I don't know.
It must be. It's got to be like Shakespeare or like a biblical or like a church song or something.
Why would anyone remove a V from that word?
Because it's to make it make sense in a verse. I think it's got to be like some kind of like. Does it work in a pentameter?
Oh,
you know what I mean?
See,
that's the only way that they're truncating words.
It's amazing, Ron.
Got to be the reason. Because in church songs, they'd always be like shortening word, like airy or some shit.
In poems, yeah.
Which is like funny because it makes it sound like they're from St. Louis.
Yeah, it does.
Everybody.
Yeah.
There was a battle rapper, one dude who he was battling this guy from St. Louis, and they say like how Nelly had the song "Hot in Her," and he's like, "What would happen if a girl left her weave at your house? Would you say that she left her?"
Oh, wow. I didn't know that was a St. Louis thing.
Her. Hot in Her.
Yeah.
Everybody. It was St. Louis, and also Jesus Christ used to do that in biblical songs written by Michael Jonkus. So yeah, we need to figure out how we need to. Yeah, we have shit that we need to figure out.
Yeah, we do.
We have procedural shit. So how are we gonna pick this rough and rowdy fight? And what's the maybe like your dick gets sketched or some shit like that if your fighter loses?
Yeah, we have all the fight posters and the fight promos that we can look at, and then I think we should pick one fight to be the yak fight, and then everybody that watches the fight, you can watch it on YouTube pay-per-view now. So if you want to chat during the fights also, and then we'll promote around the yak fight, and then we'll figure out some sort of stakes to put on it. If it could be dick related,
or we could actually put stakes on it.
We could put stakes on it.
Talking about fucking
vampire slaying fat ass porterhouses
in vampire slayings.
Loser,
yeah, like a stake through your heart.
Losing half cooks to winning half steaks.
No, I don't trust the losers cooking my steak.
Winner gets to have a steak. Loser stake through heart.
Steak and blowjob challenge.
What about winner eats the steak off of the loser, like that Eddie Murphy picture on the balcony?
That'd be so awesome.
Yeah.
That's fire. Loser is plated.
Yeah, has
Losers plated.
Human table challenge. Yeah.
Humans plated.
That's fair.
Losers plated.
I think that's fair.
If you guys were to be the plate for food, what do you think is the dish that would be best served upon you?
Applesauce.
What would fuel the best?
No,
Probably
no.
mashed potato.
If someone were creating a course, and each of us were to plate a course of food, what is the dish?
Yeah, I'm trying to maybe a
suited
shish
for your
kebab or
body?
skewer between my peck mounds.
It would. Yeah, it wouldn't roll away.
Yeah.
Your back mounts. Oh man, that has me hungry as fuck, brother. I'd love to eat some shish off your peck mounds.
What about y'all?
I think the lower back has a natural dip where you could pour some soup into or some shit like that.
The two dimples of Venus that I have would be perfect for like au jus and like a horseradish.
Yeah,
a French dip betwixt my ass.
Yeah, what things have two dips?
You'd have two dipping sauces in the two different.
Right, exactly. Like
my
you get
dimples
some
of Venus.
Chick-fil-A layered along the spine. Like if you have pretty well defined back muscles, that if you're laying down, that chasm between your two, the two halves of your back could be something that you like line up some chicken nuggies and have the two dipping sauces in the dimpies of Vini.
My scoliosis would be enough for like a vodka luge or a beer luge. I'll just be the refreshment.
Down your back.
Yeah.
Boy, an ice luge, man. Those are such a hit.
I've never done one.
Yeah, you have. LSU tailgate.
Oh wow, yeah, it was so hot. I wouldn't think there was ice available.
But sure enough,
it remains solidified.
I mean, there's a time limit on all ice luges.
You would think it would have been melted, is what I'm saying.
Didn't we have one at the Super Bowl house as well?
All you do is ice luge. I don't think you've ever
I've
not
ice
had it
luge.
like
Now,
that.
yeah, I've done it
times than
several
you
times.
haven't.
I've done it several times. Now that I think about it.
You lying bastard.
I had one made for my wife's birthday party, and there's a guy in New York that you can call. His name's the Luge Doctor.
No way.
And he will carve pretty much anything you want. And we had an ice luge made. I had an ice luge made in the likeness of our French bulldog.
Oh my God! Do you have a photo?
Yeah, let me pull it up. And people would take the shot like out of the tip of this little nubby.
They're
tail.
genius ice artists. I asked for my wedding. They were like, yeah, the ice sculptor can do whatever you want. I was like, whatever I want. And so I made him sculpt a pig in a top hat smoking a cigar with a tray in front of him that you could put champagne on.
You just think of that off the top?
I don't know how I don't remember how I came
That was
up
your
with it.
original idea.
Yeah.
And was it there?
Yeah, it looked dope. Yeah, it looked fucking
Wow.
it looked dope, and it just like melted. I don't even think people really realized it, but it was like personally satisfying for me.
When does it melt? After how long?
It was the thick of July, so I think that it melted pretty quickly. It was a relatively hot day. But at Penn State, we had ice luges that we bought, and this shit lasted. Like you put it outside in the wintertime, it just would last for the whole weekend.
Wow, yeah.
When it was freezing, because it was still frozen. TJ, what are you about to say something? Oh, okay. Can we pull up the Rough and Rowdy list so we can pick a fight?
Yeah.
We also have that, and we're trying to break a world record while we're at Stu's. And I have a list of I found some world records that I think we could break.
Beatable?
Yeah.
Hell yes. What do you got there, Francis?
Oh, that's the
That's the Coge luge.
Oh, this is when you proposed.
That's when I proposed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Coge luge.
Look at that.
It's down his back.
What? Oh, so you have to suck his asshole to drink
Suck
it?
his asshole.
Oh yeah.
It's a ice sculpture of a dog with that exact chasm we're talking about down the back, and you have to suck the dog's asshole to get the shot.
Yeah. Yeah. Get in there.
You getting mad at people that were just like, nah, man, I'll just take the shot out of a glass.
No. Everybody was all about it. People were excited.
Francis, what iPhone is that?
Yeah, this feels.
That's an 11S.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I haven't seen the ones with the curved sides in a while.
It's time.
Yeah.
I took the case off. I've basically been intentionally trying to damage it to the point where I have to force my hand to get a new one.
Yeah, you're living a little bit dangerously, but you don't want to do it prematurely.
I cracked the back, but the front's still okay. I keep waiting for the new one.
Why?
Because Because to get a new phone, to get the latest iPhone, which I think is whatever, the 14 something, only to learn that 2 weeks later the 15 is coming out would be infuriating.
It'll always be like that.
Yeah, but I want it to be. I want to know that I have some time to say I have the latest iPhone.
I don't think I've ever had the latest iPhone.
Or nor would I say it to someone.
Ever.
It's my boy
But I
Francis.
do believe in a planned obsolescence where these products are built to fail.
Yes.
You believe in that?
I think fully.
Yeah. You think cars should
printers
break down.
have been proven. People have found chips in the printers that are set to expire.
Same with iPhone.
I've
Apple
said it
was
about
doing it.
iPhones, but I have an iPhone that is now, I don't know, 5 or 6 years old. And the only issue that I've had is that lately the battery has been a little less.
And that's natural with
not
technology.
lasting that long.
Yeah.
But there was like a class action suit against it where I think planned obsolescence is unethical, or I don't know what they decided, but I think that everybody got like 10 cents from it or something. So big win for everybody. You really fucking
Maybe not
showed
with
Apple.
I think it's definite with the inkjet printers.
I've always wondered about those class action lawsuits. I get these emails sometimes, hey, we saw that you were part of this thing and we're doing a class action lawsuit. Let us know if you want to get involved. I just don't know how big of a piece of the pie you get when you join one of those things.
I don't think it's very much.
Is it not?
Can't be.
There's like thousands and thousands.
I think that it might be tiered too. Like, remember in Aaron Brockovich when some people got a bunch of the money and then some people didn't get a bunch of the money?
Do you remember that?
Spoiler, but all right.
Fuck.
Brockovich for me.
Such a fucking idiot. She was so hot in that movie because her bra was showing.
Push-up bra, yeah.
You could just like see a bra strap and be like,
We're
"Oh my
so
god,
attracted
that's
to
so
that."
fucking hot."
Julia Roberts thanked the person who made the bra in her Oscar acceptance speech. I remember.
Put it down to earth, babe.
Oh.
Yeah, let's look at these rough and rowdy fighters, and then let's rip through these records. I want to do both of those things.
Yeah, we have the still shots, and then I have videos of these fighters as well if you find interest in any particular matchup.
I think we might even be able to judge it off the still shots and names. I think sometimes you learn a little bit too much about a rough and rowdy fighter.
I'll go by
Make It Happen against Lights Out. That's the headliner. I don't think we need more of a reason to be
Black Italian. That's okay. The guy's got adjectives.
Black Italian Stallion. Get over there, KB.
American redneck.
Do they have rednecks in other countries?
Ooh, no. Ooh, yeah. I bet you Ireland does.
Rednecks. Okay, Polish Hammer against Diamond Hands. These are high-end
yeah.
fighters.
I want to go through the troughs.
Yeah, like these are 5 main Carters right here.
Yeah.
Let's find some 0 and 0. Okay, Sunshine against Hot Wheels.
The Popular?
Okay, this is the okay. This is what the fuck I'm talking about.
What does that mean? You could have just gone with Popular.
The Popular is insane.
How do you think of that?
Popular kind of it implies a multiplicity that like everybody has come to the consensus on something.
Unless this is like a political statement. He's like against the Electoral College.
Like the popular vote. But this is just the Popular. All right, do we have to...
can we see the Popular's video?
Popular's from Ringgold High School, probably, where
Yeah,
Griffey and who else went there? Griffey's, Stam Musial, and
Are there a lot of good baseball players
Montana all went to that little high school.
'Cause there's a bunch of quarterbacks from Western Pennsylvania. You know, Terry Bradshaw, Montana, like you said. Who are some other? They're like Hall of Fame quarterbacks, all from Western Pennsylvania.
I don't know about quarterbacks, but like I think Rodney Harrison and Darrell Revis are from like the same town. I think.
Yeah, Equipper or some shit. Yeah. But yeah, maybe. I mean, the Popular. We have to. So there has to be something on the Popular. But I don't think anybody wants to go against the Popular.
I'll go against the Popular. He's going up against Wheels of Death.
I might know Wheels of Death.
What?
I hope he's in a.
I think he's a
chair.
Better be in a wheelchair.
You can't be a standing Wheels of Death. Where's the wheels?
Yeah, what's he talking?
We already have a Hot Wheels. Like we're adding wheels of.
Do these guys have videos?
What are the Wheels of Death? Where's the
talking
Wheels
about
of
his
Death?
hands?
I don't know.
It's not a good.
Yeah, neat. That's funny. I think people used to get named by Chris Smith, and I think now like the guys kind of have their They're industrialized to give themselves their names.
That should have never happened.
Yeah. But maybe, I don't know, the popular, and that's why you need a show like the Yak. Like I don't know if Rough and Rowdy in and of itself would be able to make good fun of the popular and make it something that we all get behind. But you have a show like the Yak, we're gonna realize how funny the name The Popular is.
He's named The Popular.
Like
his opponent is Wheels of Death. What is it for a fighting competition? It's not a car show.
It's not a race.
He's not doing anything metaphorically with wheels.
There needs to be another name, like the popular guy, like the popular, muscle man or some shit like that. Like there's a part missing of the popular.
Or you could just lose the.
Or it just could be popular.
Or it would need to refer to a table of kids in a cafe.
Yeah, it's like a group of people.
Yeah.
Popular. I don't like the popular.
This guy's brilliant.
He's got us wondering.
They need Justin Timberlake to come up and tell him to drop the.
How about if the popular loses, we all have to do something or some shit like that. Maybe if the popular loses, we all get to eat steaks off him or some shit like that. Or what's a good...
The popular is going to lose.
Dude.
That's not how popularity works.
Exactly.
That's not how popular works.
He chose his name to be The Popular. He's not winning a fight.
He was too lazy to even finish that. He's not going to have the stamina to
popular
box.
I don't know. That's good, right?
All right, so you're going against the popular?
Wheels of Death.
I want to be on popular side.
We needed an even split though, so like you'll eat off me, I'll eat off you.
Yes.
Maybe you'll eat off Francis or Big Cat.
Or maybe that could be our eat off match.
All right, that's our eat off match.
And then everybody gets eat off matches?
Yeah.
Fucking
Okay, yeah.
Bro, call me eat off Hitler, bro. I'm about to.
I was trying to think of Bernie eat off. Yeah.
Thought about that. Hitler. Yeah, I was thinking about Hitler.
Fuck. Or we could just, me and you could just draft our teams of people who will be our eat off partners.
Okay.
Should we do that, or should we keep on going through and find other matches? What do you think would behoove Rough and Rowdy more?
Let's not make Rough and Rowdy about us. Let's have one match.
Okay, fair enough.
Big Yak eat off match.
Okay.
So can I? Yeah.
Go ahead.
First pick.
Yeah. What I get next too? So you're picking basically people you don't want to have to eat off.
Well, I'm eating off of you. We're the captains here.
Right.
I think me eating off your body is probably like you eating off mine.
Yes, that's nice.
Give me Za.
You're gonna eat off of Za?
No, he's on my team. He's on Team Wheels
He
of Death.
cannot eat off of Za.
I'm not. I'm eating off of you.
Right.
Or maybe we spin a wheel.
So okay, so you're picking Za. All right, I'll pick Big Cat. And also give me Kyle.
That leaves me with Stephen Che. Oh, or TJ.
I think Sass is in the mix.
Oh yeah, Sass too. Give me Sass.
That's going to be awkward.
All right, I'll take TJ.
Give me Stephen Che.
Is that an even split?
Yeah.
Huh?
What team are we on?
I don't know.
You are on the popular. You're rooting for the popular.
Hell yeah.
Me, Sass, Che, and Za are rooting for Wheels of Death.
You guys suck.
What?
Terrible pick.
No, wait, really? Can we look at the stats now?
They're both 0-0.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
Do they have promo videos?
No.
They don't have promo videos? Oh my god.
This is the promo video for them.
We have their government names.
No.
Do some research.
Yeah, maybe his last name's popular. I'm trying to think of.
Look, maybe he's done other events under the pseudonym. The Popular, Monongahela.
Can we look at their stats again?
He better come out to that song. Popular.
Wicked.
The Christian Chenoweth.
All right.
Wanna be popular.
Oh, Wheels of Death is going to win. 210.
Why is Wheels?
Oh, he's 33. Shit.
But look at my boy
5'10",
Popular's.
210.
That's a beefy boy.
That's a sausage.
One of my favorite creases of fat is like when like the titty fat goes up into the shoulder fat, like this straight up crease right here. That my boy the Popular.
Is he wearing a cape?
Or something.
Yeah, what's on his back?
Hot towel.
So I have to root for him? He's going to get pummeled.
Stop.
Did we select these photos or did they submit them? Because if the popular submitted that photo for himself, I mean, he looks
Handsome.
demented.
But maybe that's like the guy who's like, I'm so fucking great. Like the guy who punches himself in the head before the fight. He wants to look demented. But he's also given up a cool 14 pounds.
He looks like Hodor.
I just can't look at those two words next to each other and I laugh.
All right. Well, that's the Rough and Rowdy competition. The popular against Wheels of Death. I mean, we found the right one. We found the exact perfect one.
Got a bet on it too.
Excuse me?
We got a bet on it too. Place wages on the fight.
Okay. Cash wages?
Yeah.
We could do that, right?
Yeah, we could do that, I think.
Big sums.
How big are sums?
Put up like $250 each.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Do it.
All right, $250 each. Oh, fuck. I wish I didn't do that.
Fuck yeah.
God damn it.
I want to do that.
How about well, no, we got to they got to give us odds.
I got to learn anything about either fighter.
They got to give us odds because it's less likely the popular wins based on all the information we have.
We don't have any information.
You just have their body.
Yeah, we saw the crease. We
Their
saw his
face.
one crease.
He's wearing a cape.
We saw his
And he's from
crease.
where's he from?
Bosnia?
Monongahela. So Denora, PA is where Stam Usual, Ken Griffey Jr., and Joe Montana are all from. It's a town of under 5,000.
Why the fuck would Ken Griffey Jr. be born in Denora? Was his dad was on the Pirates at the time?
No.
So why was he born in Denora?
I don't
Does
know.
that, are you sure it's not?
They all went to high school there too, right? Look it up.
Because he was his daddy was on the Reds.
Yeah.
How close is it to
Pretty far.
Cincy-Wutsky?
Devlin just said Wheels of Death is probably the favorite to win because he has an MMA background.
That'll help.
Yeah, that'll help. Nah, you guys are good with the popular.
Whatever. I would rather.
Oh no, Ken Griffey. He was just born there. He didn't grow up there.
Junior or senior? Senior would make sense. He could be born anywhere.
I cannot wait to eat off of you.
I think it's going to be worse eating off of someone than get.
Yeah.
No way, because I'm putting a hot steak on you.
That'd be kind of slimy.
You're going to be like a fajita coming out of the restaurant.
Just cutting a steak on someone's
Ew,
back.
yeah, that's gross
with a
as
steak
hell.
knife.
I'm gonna be sweaty as fuck.
You're eating it off my thigh too.
Fine.
My inner thigh. I'm gonna be
Wait,
sitting
yeah, this
just
is
like
worse
this.
for me. You just get
Yeah, the
stuff on
eater
you.
gets germs in their mouth.
Oh, fuck.
Sweat.
Oh, I'm hoping oh man, I want my guy to lose.
Yeah.
We're so bad at this.
You guys ever done a body shot off of a guy?
No.
It's pretty good.
I've done one into one.
What?
Finished on a guy?
Into one.
Just let things go sometimes, my friend. It's
anal-
impossible to
you
make.
anal-
He's saying he shot a
cream
load of
pied.
cum in someone as a
Anal
joke.
cream pied. He anal cream pied him.
I'm done. You're the reason I'm moving.
Freaking
That's
jerk.
not true. That's not true.
Nick, start rattling off these fucking ideas.
These records that we're going to try to break?
Guinness, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So this one I really want Brandon to do. It's the most juice extracted from grapes by treading in 3 minutes.
What do you...
Like, you know when you make wine, you smash juices?
Grape
how
lady.
much?
Grapes?
How much?
Treading.
Grape lady.
What do you mean, what is that? You're treading? Like stepping?
Okay.
Don't
I was
tread
thinking
on me.
in water.
Treading water.
Okay, in water.
The most juice extracted from grapes by treading in 2 minutes is 20.3 liters.
Oh.
4.47 gallons.
No way he could do
Yeah.
that.
It was done by a woman that was 110 pounds.
If you recall, Brandon couldn't run a quarter of a mile.
3 minutes, he's using his weight and his big-ass feet.
Yeah, I want to see, what did she do? And has this been challenged at all by anyone else?
She attempted it in 2008.
She would have to be like Christian McCaffrey on the ladder drill. Like her feet would have to be like, and there's no way that Brandon is. I mean, he has
the density
and beautiful calves, but I don't know if he has the endurance to be chopping his legs. Like, we need a jump rope world champion to do that. But I still think you should try.
I think you should try. The most CDs balanced on one finger, but you're not allowed to put your finger through the hole. So it's just CDs on the finger.
It's anything more than...
It's 50.
Is it the disc?
Whoa.
Can you do it like this?
That's how you have to.
All right.
do it. Yeah.
Is it the disc or the case?
the discs.
Only the disc. And is it like laid flat across?
Yeah.
50.
That's way too many for 50, I think.
We're not doing that.
You don't think? I think we could do 51.
Who has the steadiest hand in here? We'd have to figure that out first.
We got to get Sass on his medicine. It's just like what he takes before flight.
Yeah, the Ativan.
Yeah.
Wouldn't the size and sturdiness of the finger matter?
Did we have Brandon try that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Brandon should be trying all
these. The fastest time to place 24 cans in a fridge.
All right, off the top.
Cans must be intact and unopened.
24.
Must be commercially available refrigerator. Must begin with the door closed.
No chance.
Any cans? I haven't said the time.
Yeah, what do you mean no chance at what?
I just know that anyone we have would not be able to do that faster than whoever has them.
They're loose cans, not packaged together.
You have to go open the fridge. They can't
put all of them in.
They can't be fallen over when it's done. They can't be dented at all.
So I think I could do 40 seconds.
You do hold on.
I bet the record is like 12 seconds.
I forgot to. Oh shit. Okay, it's faster than that. It's 5.78 seconds.
Thank you. Thank you. Had a feeling.
I could see it being like a scenario where you have the whole case of beer and you just like
yeah.
Like you whip it in, whip it out. But there's guys who are bar backs that have been just
5 seconds.
Fondling cans.
I think you could kind of
Bingo.
just. We'll cancel the show. We'll just cancel the episode.
I mean, we're gonna try.
The other ones were more feasible to me.
The most Smarties eaten in 60 seconds blindfolded using chopsticks.
Wait, here's the guy.
Oh, he's got the top handle.
What?
He sucked. Oh, Jesus Christ.
He quit right away?
3, 2, 1.
Ah,
He's not
Is
great.
this the guy?
He has
This
to be
is not
flawless.
the guy. Is this the guy?
If so, he's not. He doesn't look experienced at all.
No.
Oh, no.
He's got to be Italian.
Training for this.
Look at it. He has good arms.
3, 2.
Cans are too big too. No.
No.
No. No.
He's not.
Difficilissime.
It's going to be in stool scenes, but Francis destroyed Dana this morning.
Yeah, I got him good.
On some bully?
On some bully shit.
Got him?
On some real bully shit.
What is?
It made me gasp.
No.
Oh, no.
Italian guys are incredible.
No, the most Smarties eaten in 60 seconds blindfolded using chopsticks. 20.
Wait.
That sounds really hard.
You think? If we have
Smarties
it laid
are
out on a
super
tray, it
slippery.
has
How
to
many
be one
seconds?
at a time. Has to be one at a time. 60.
Oh. So
If you
that
can
one
get
sounds.
one a second. If you
How,
get
how
one every
nice are
2
people
seconds.
with chopsticks? How nice are folks in here with chopsticks?
No,
There's
Because I am
one that's probably
bad
better
at
than
it.
most.
Huh?
I'm decent.
Steven, can I ask Steven Che a quick question? You treaded water once for a long time, right?
No.
Kind of, depending on what you think of as a long time.
How long was it?
5 minutes.
Okay, that doesn't sound. It was hard? Was that hard?
It can be hard. It was hard for me. I'm not an aquatic person.
I see.
Is this a real human?
This is blindfolded.
34 seconds left here. He's fumbling around a bit now on the
Looks
plate.
like
He's
Darren Ravel
stabbing
with
at
a
the
mask.
Smarties, trying to find one. He's hit kind of a tough log here, but he's got another Smartie up and in at 24 seconds
What's he going
left on
for?
the clock. Bird is still going for another Smartie. He's got one in his grasp, and it is in his mouth.
Yeah, this is easily
He's at
beatable.
15
He's going for
seconds
20.
left
But he's going
with
for 20. He doesn't
5
get it, does he?
On the board.
You have to be
6
blindfolded?
in the mouth, 10 seconds on the clock. He's stabbing around.
I mean,
trying
this
to
guy looks
find
like he
one.
sucks at
is now
chopsticks
at
as
he
is.
5
does.
seconds.
This is your garden variety gringo trying to fucking hit chopsticks, bro. That shit isn't gonna work. We need
We can beat that.
I like challenges.
Of course.
What's the challenge for treading water? If you don't get it, you owe someone money, and if you do get it, they owe you money.
I think Rowan pitched it originally. It was 15 minutes.
Yeah, 15 minutes was what we had to do at my summer camp when I was 8 years old, and everybody passed. I was like a pretty baseline tread water type of thing. Like you got your little blue ribbon for doing that type of shit. So I was like, Steven, you must be able to do that. Didn't work. Didn't do it. But he's not aquatic like that.
Yeah, fact.
It's not no shame against you. Probably could beat the chopstick challenge pretty quickly.
Are you
nice
not
with Are you nice with sticks?
Yeah, I'm decent with chopsticks. I feel like the guy, like, it looks like he sucked at it, but I feel like based on the size of the Smarties, you can't really go with a very up top hold. You know what I mean? Like you do have, you're gonna have to choke up on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Fair.
This one we can.
I like that. So I think that should be one of them. Picking up the Smarties.
Okay.
I think we should try.
That has to be blindfolded though.
It has to be blindfolded.
I think that we could also add the most Smarties picked up blindfolded while doing this other thing, and it's like no one will have thought of that. So it's like if we just add one thing to that, like if you're like standing on one foot and blindfolded, you could get that record because no one's attempted that part of it.
You could set the bar. Fastest time to assemble a Mr. Potato Head, 6.62 seconds.
Sash could be nice at that. If he could do a Rubik's Cube, he could probably do a...
Definitely, and you just have them sprawled out, grab your pieces. And then fastest time to unravel toilet paper with one hand, 9.8 seconds.
A whole roll?
Yeah.
Wow, that does seem fast.
You think it'd be easier with thick?
We're not touching the Korean.
No, you're not going to touch the Koreans.
This kid has probably dedicated 8 years of his life to this.
Yeah, we're not beating him.
I like all of these so far, though. I think all merit.
Yeah,
those are the ones I got this morning.
Why not? Why are we not just adding a wrinkle to each one of these and like just being like down on one foot and just immediately having the record and letting someone else try to beat it rather than trying to beat a like something really fast?
Or we could just have parentheses non-Korean.
The non-Korean world records?
The non-Korean Guinness Book of World Records.
Yeah.
Soulless.
Oh my God, that's funny.
That's good.
Because, yeah, that's funny as fuck. I like that. I think that's funny.
We should make the non-Korean Book of World.
Yeah. The soulless Guinness Book of World Records, where it's all redheads and non-Koreans. So are we just? So let's just try those ones, but with no Koreans and with no with like a stipulation on each one, on one foot.
The Guinness website is abysmal to navigate, and I was looking at other lists. If you guys know of any, send them in.
Or how about like grapes, liquids of grape shit blindfolded?
Yeah.
The blindfold doesn't play anything into it, but it's like we're adding the blindfold to the record.
I just don't know if we can decide when a new record spawns. The Guinness people are very stringent about their rules and regulations.
But if there's the groundswell of like our popular audience, of the popular, I don't know, maybe that can help.
Perhaps.
Do you have to just pay someone to come out and watch?
So you need a 12 to 16 weeks notice to get an actual adjudicator to come.
And we can extort him.
But there's ways to do like an alternative like witness essentially, and because it's on camera on a live stream, like you could send it in and apply for it to be officiated.
Amazing.
So
Officially amazing. That's their catchphrase.
Oh.
I think that we should try to talk with a Guinness person and see how much wiggle room we have for that type of shit.
Yeah.
I feel like if we could have that conversation, I think that we could get quickly to the bottom of it.
We have people reaching out to that sort of process. That's why they need the list of records so that they could submit stuff.
Yeah, like what if we added just little
tiny bit.
Just a little ring. Because the guy picking up shit with chopsticks blindfolded, like that's so specific that if we added a little bit of specificity, I don't think that it's antithetical to the spirit of Guinness records. Like fastest lap backwards is like people have already done all that shit. Doesn't Ninja Warrior have that from Rough and Rowdy? I'm pretty sure he has that record.
He has like most pull-ups done in a day, I think.
He's a good Instagram follow.
He rules, yeah.
Yeah.
The ninja. He is dope as fuck. Let's talk about High Noon. High Noon. If you're a tequila lover who's never satisfied with malt hard seltzer offerings.
Me.
You're looking at Nick. You're actually talking specifically about Nick right here. You're going to love the brand new High Noon tequila seltzer. This stuff is nationwide. I was on the way to the airport yesterday in San Francisco. There's a massive billboard that says High Noon Tequila Seltzer is here. They have that ish coast to coast, and it doesn't matter which ocean you're looking at. It's going to be equally delicious. You could have the passion fruit, you could have the strawberry, you could have the grapefruit, or you could mess with that goat, the lime flavor. But no matter where you're getting it from, make sure that you're enjoying it with a friend of yours, because that's the best way that I like to have a High Noon, with a buddy or a pal even sometimes. You can find them on Drizly or at your local convenience or liquor store, or you can visit highnoonspirits.com to find some tasty, tasty High Noons right near you. Yummy. They restocked the fridge recently. After the, I knew that the Dave announcement went well last week because they unlocked the High Noon fridge. They were like, hey, just freaking enjoy them today.
This is unlocked?
It was then. They might have relocked it because they restocked it. Restock it, relock it. You know how they do.
Ebony, Tommy chose Ebony as his running mate now.
Very Joe Biden of him.
Very, quite.
Joe Biden before the election was like, I'm going to pick a black woman to run with. I don't even care who. Yeah. Fucking anyone. He literally said that before he had picked a running mate. It's like, okay, that's
the first signs. It was just Biden black woman. And Biden / any black woman.
That's hilarious. I will not be voting for Tommy in any way, shape, or form. That is my campaign promise to you. Yuck. And it's a shame because Ebony's a good gal. We did it, Tommy.
Tommy, we did it. Tommy's just licking his chocolate chip ice cream.
Yeah. chocolate chip.
Francis, why aren't you running?
He's more of a muscle guy. He's not a big cardio head.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really understand what it would mean.
Here's the thing: is it doesn't mean anything.
Nothing at
all.
all.
Something to do for the week.
Cool. I dig that.
That's why people are like, "Oh, it's like a shtick to do this." It's like, no, we're just like doing stuff at work. The same way on the Yak that we just like do stuff sometimes. And it's like stupid and fun and funny, and we put it on tape and video. I think that we're just going to do some stuff sometimes.
I think people's feelings are going to be hurt though if they don't win.
People love taking this seriously.
Yeah, that's because people are losers. Am I wrong? Fucking losers. I mean, and it will be mathematically proven that everybody except for one person in this competition will be deemed a loser.
Who do you think the favorite is?
Who's running?
I think Kelly's the favorite.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of Meek Phil, but there's a lot of anti-Meek Phil propaganda.
Is Meek Phil running?
Of course.
Mm-hmm. I'll do all I can to get him a win.
We're not allowed to be involved in this.
No, you are.
Oh, man.
I know,
you're in.
They won't. No,
you're in. It's my rules. And you're in.
No.
See, now you're protesting it, which is a different thing.
Now I'm still in by protesting.
Fuck. It's your right. It's your legal right. Just like sitting cross-legged on the...
How do you get votes? I need Meek Phil to win, and I want everyone else to be very upset and like take personal shots at him for that.
Right. That's what we need. And so it's completely intra-office.
I think people are already starting to do that, like actually campaign against other people.
You want to hear the full list?
Here, there's the list of 10 right here. The most recent 10 is up on the screen.
Yeah, but we have the top 20.
Where do you have that?
From yesterday.
Oh, I don't think they want that out, but say it.
I feel like that's what I'm on the Yak for.
Was it an email sent?
To say things that aren't meant to be said.
It was an email.
Oh, yes.
To us?
No.
Ah.
Okay, this is the top 20. I say things that you guys can't say.
The truth teller. You're like the fool at the medieval court.
Yes, so...
You can insult the king and he'll laugh and bite into his turkey leg.
Those top 10 were there, right? And then 11 was Glenny Balls. 12 was Vibs.
But how many of these people were getting votes? Is this like
they have to have had votes because
this is the top 20 vote getters.
Yeah. Anyone it was 6. You had to vote for 6 people, and you could put anyone's names in.
Okay.
So whoever. Okay. 12 was Vibs. 13 was Sass. 14 was Rhea. 15 Smitty. 16 Tech guy Andrew.
Oh no, Francis.
17 me. I lost to tech guy Andrew. But so did number 18, who was Grace, number 19, Cody, and number 20, Tom Mullins.
Ooh. Is that you, Roan?
So
I mean, my ballot public.
I'm all for this because people will take it seriously
Yeah.
and get sad and mad.
That's why it's fun and funny.
for what it's worth,
I think it's already working on you.
I went around very vocally and said, I am not running. I do not want to be considered for this. Because I wanted to avoid any scenario where I could be mocked for how poor my results were.
Yes.
And yet somehow, in spite of that, I still ended up on very low on the list, which I suppose is fitting. We have to choose the top 3 today. Are there any perks for whoever wins this, Roan?
Bragging rights.
Tommy will
and
brag.
a
Confidence
jacket.
boost.
And just like
They get a jacket. They should get a cool jacket.
they get the Barstool Beast jacket.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you remember Obama when he went to like the Final Four of the NCAA tournament and he had a
They
fucking
gifted him a tan suit.
No, he had like a bomber jacket that said 44 on it.
Sick.
And it was so sick. We should make something like that. Something
Yes.
that people want.
Yes.
And you said the term is a year.
Yeah. I mean, it's a fake. There are no perks or responsibilities other than you get it. It's like the early Rough and Rowdy fights. Early on in Rough and Rowdy, like we would be driving to a Rough and Rowdy fight that was an hour from the remote hotel that we were at, and you'd hear a radio ad for Rough and Rowdy, and they'd be on over the airwaves being like, "Come down to the Rough and Rowdy Tough Man Brawls. Winner gets a jacket." And that was really the entire incentive of these guys to be able to fight in a Tough Man Brawl, like potentially, like put their livelihood on the line, and you could win a jacket.
Oh, that looks sweet. 44
Was it
right on the sleeve.
The sleevey?
Yeah, that's a sick fucking bomber.
The inside story.
Holy fuck. He got it after he bombed Syria.
Yeah. Officially got this.
My man got a literal bomber jacket. This is earned now. I was going to try an Obama impression. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it at home. Large must have some fighters in here. My boy is giving out clean daps all around.
Is that the boxer?
Who?
The good one?
I don't know. We should get him in here. We should get a...
From New York? What's his name?
I believe it's Jamel Charlo.
Oh, that's Charlo? We should come in here and give us a boxer brief.
I could be wrong.
Jack Charlo?
Jamel.
Jamel. Yeah, Jamel
Jack
Charlo
Harlow.
was on the list of people that were coming in the office, so he must be in the office now. Yeah, shit is sweet. Just having a good time, making up some shit. Tommy Smokes loves Skyline Chili from Cincinnati.
Wow.
All right. Are you guys wondering what to talk about?
Yeah, it was more. I went to the prep sheet, and there at the top of the other was that. And
I got something really quick. I have to fly to France tonight, and I wanted to ask you guys what your typical way of putting yourself to sleep for an overnight flight is. How do you approach
you have to jerk off
a flight where you have to sleep?
I wouldn't have slept last night. I do an all-nighter beforehand.
Pull an all-nighter the night before?
Would have, yeah.
I've done that and it's backfired because then I couldn't fall asleep on the plane. Then you're double fucked.
Well, where are you sitting on the plane?
Me? I got business class.
So how far does your seat go back?
It becomes a bed.
You don't have to worry about it.
Oh, you'll be good.
Yeah, you'll just be able to sleep
though.
tonight.
I don't
get
sleep
tired.
on planes. And by the way, that may sound like a douchey thing to say. I hoarded points and miles for 2 years to pay for this. So
100%.
Yeah.
And if you get it's I think that you just got to have like a glass or two of white wine up there, bro. They'll probably have the bubbly in your system before your ass touches seat.
Yeah.
Flight's at 10:30 p.m. I eschewed the meal service.
Oh, what?
yeah.
That was no.
That was
I
dumb as
disrespect
hell.
that. No, that's dumb
not
as
dumb.
hell.
Why? What if you're up and
It's
hungry
not
as
gonna
hell?
be good, then go get something else. But it's not going to be.
I'm going to eat
Yes,
before the
it's going to be
flight.
good. He's sitting in first class. He's probably going to have
Yeah,
beef
you're right.
tick.
When me and Tommy flew to London and coach, it was they gave us like this weird pasta, and you had to eat it with like just a cracker, no silverware.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, that's not right. tinfoil. Fucking, these are tinfoil meals. It's like a glorified. I mean, they only have a microwave on there. It's not like they're back there with a fucking hot stove.
Hibachi.
Yeah, hibachi would be fire.
But the reason I didn't want the meal is because I want to maximize my sleeping time. And as soon as we get to cruising altitude and I can recline my seat, I want to pass out instead of having to wait another 45 minutes from that time and eat a meal at fucking midnight.
There's no secret. You take medication.
Yeah.
Yes, but I'm surprised that you guys want to eat on that flight.
Oh, I'm with you.
I just don't want to pass up a meal just in case I'm awake and hungry.
But then you're waiting for the meal, which means you're cutting into your sleep time, and it's only 7.5 hours over there.
But you know that if you fall asleep, they'll give you the meal when you wake up. If you want. If you take the meal service, they're not giving it to anybody else. It's going to be saved for you. You could sleep as long as you want, wake up and be like, hey, I'd like my dinner now. Even if you're about to land, they'll give it to you.
But is there something to be said about trying to orient yourself towards the time zone you're heading to? Meaning,
Occident.
If I wake up and it's all of a sudden 9 a.m. France time, I don't want to have my beef cheeks at that hour.
Yes. Beef cheeks is hilarious.
That is funny. Is that the meal?
I think it's beef cheeks.
Well, yeah. But that's the thing. You have complete control. You don't have to eat the beef cheeks. But if that's an option and you want them, extra credit.
I think that don't calories put you to sleep in some ways, or do you?
They do. But I plan to eat at a normal time before the flight, perhaps even before we go to the airport. And here's another thing. I want to, once I get onto the plane, I'm going to take my Xanax, right?
You're good to go.
Oh, you're fine. I didn't know you had Xanax.
How high is your tolerance?
I have no tolerance. I never take.
I think you'll be falling right asleep.
Yes, but this is something I've been warned about, is that I want to make sure I take my Xanax once we've actually taken off. Because if you take it the second you get to your seat, you'll pass out, and then there's a terrible chance that you might wake up 2 hours later and you won't have gone anywhere because there's a delay.
And then you chewed the beef cheeks.
You loved the beef cheeks.
Yeah, you've wasted your bullet, in a sense.
I think that's a fair, but I think that the Xanax and like whatever booze they're serving you.
I think Xanax at 10:30 p.m. is going to do the trick.
Yeah, and I woke up very early this morning.
Also, if there's a delay, so be it. You still slept 2 hours.
Yeah, but then if I were to take another Xanax, I just don't think it. I don't know.
What Xanax do you got, buddy?
A lot of
Share something.
Hey, 30, I love you, dude.
30 pills of Xanax.
Very cool. What are you doing later?
Xanax.
I hate when you have a flight like that and then you get to what time do you guys land in France?
11 a.m. or something like that.
And then like maybe you can't get your hotel until like
that's
3 or 4 or some shit like that, and
No.
you're like a zombie walking around the whatever city. Just like
never have I
trying
felt
to
dirtier.
sightsee. Yeah, you feel so dirty,
a shower.
so groggy. You're in such a bad mood. You're trying to like sightsee or appreciate something that's universally seen to be a wonder of the world, and you're like, "Fuck the Sagrada Familia."
Take another Xanax. Just sit in the lobby.
Just gotta keep it going.
Yeah. Now we have a solid hotel for the first 2 nights. Then we got to go out to the wedding. Tough time for me to be traveling though. I'm not thrilled.
Why?
There's a renaissance happening at Barstool Sports New York right now.
Fair.
There's an up spring. It's like a Prague spring of ideas and cohesion and excitement.
You're afraid that you're gonna be left out of the cohesion.
Horrible FOMO.
Really?
Horrible
At least it's
FOMO.
FOMO, not fear of being yelled at by a boss.
There's that too. I was told that
Dave came in for 2 days, scared everybody.
I'm told he's going to come for a surprise check-in this week, and nobody knows when. To not let people know when.
That's a fear tactic.
Coming.
Who's telling you this?
That was the scuttle.
By whom?
I can't even remember, but people were
Right, that's
whispering
so
about it.
crazy that like there's ghost stories about Dave, like, oh, he might come in at this time.
Yeah,
like, make
people love this because they feel alive again.
Yes,
their job doesn't feel soulless.
Right.
It is good to feel a little bit of just a little cattle prod. Feels nice.
Yeah, I've been on record for a long time that I'm going to this wedding. In fact, I cut the entire back half vacation we were going to take short. We were not even doing it
Because of
the Barstool Awards show.
Right. Which is, I mean, you're a guy who got in trouble one time for the Barstool Award show.
Yeah,
and,
sure did.
Have you thought about your attire?
Yes. I mean, I'm probably going tux.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go tux.
You need to go. You need to do too much.
I'm gonna go over the top.
You need to be told to rein it in.
What's
like you
more
need a
than-
monocle and tails and a top hat.
Mm.
You need to be dickheadish.
What's more than tux? It's tails.
It's tails,
It's
yeah.
more than tux.
Tails
I
is
think it's like being a naked king. I think
Yeah.
I think it's walking around naked, oblivious to your own nudity. I
gonna
think that's the
have to do
only
it
thing
naked.
greater than a tux is like walking around and having no idea that you're naked because a seamstress told you it was the most beautiful outfit.
yeah. I like that.
Isn't that what it is?
Yeah, I think that's the next step.
I think it's the only thing past more fancier than a tux.
What about an embryonic sack?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you could get just a big ass embryonic sack, I feel like that'd
Right.
be perfect.
Yeah.
Symbolizes your like rebirth at the company, which is beautiful.
Oh, that's full circle.
Yeah.
It is full circle. Gilly the King is in here. Gilly, I'm the king of Philly, yes. Fucking love that guy. Him and Large, you know there's a boxer in here.
Oh, it's a Philly box.
Oh, yeah.
he's
Look at him
swinging
boxing.
on him now.
Oh, he's shadow boxing. Ah.
Still going.
It's like an 85 punch combo. Keep going, Gil. And then he laughs. Oh, man, that guy is so much fun. Did you see the car that Wallow bought for him last week?
Yeah.
Bought him a car?
They are always buying each other cars now.
It's fun shit.
Who do they think they are? Tom Segura and Bert
It
Kreischer?
really is some shit like that. They're a Hitler's teacup away from being two bears in a cave. I can't
What
believe
was the
it.
car? What was the model and the make?
It was like a three-wheeled car.
Yeah, it was
Oh, I've
It's
seen
like a bike
those.
life car.
Sick.
I actually really like those cars. I think that I would like to own one of
Tell
those.
Gilly.
One day.
Tell Gilly, he'll get you
Mean
one.
a lot to him. Yeah.
Hey, Big Cat's always talking about Stephen Che, job for life, blah, blah, blah. He should be buying you a fucking three-wheeled car.
Is it a car? Is that what it's called? Or
I
does
think
it
it's a
not
car.
call, classify as a car?
It might not even be a car.
It's definitely some type of vehicle
You wear like your
can drive on the
motorcycle.
highway.
You wear
Look
like
at
a
this.
Brand new,
motorcycle.
cashed out. Cashed out, cuz. Let me go get the keys. Cashed out, baby. Cashed out, cuz.
Oh, was that the reveal?
Yeah. First he went up gas and Wallow. Look how pure that is. Oh, he bought this for me?
I don't want to see it. Please show the car.
Car.
No.
Come on, get your herb, baby.
He's running. That's
Passed out, baby.
something the
That's
culture
you.
has over us.
Yeah.
Running around after something crazy good
only got
happens.
100
Crazy or
years.
funny.
Yeah. Magic or comedy.
We just start crying.
Getting a car and you just do the little, you do a little run.
Brand new. That's
You
you.
got this for
Meek
me.
said he gonna come get it. You don't know what to do with it. Yeah, Willie
Meek
did.
did?
Brand new.
That's
Yeah,
Meek
brand new. This is the real deal. Got the voice in it, the system in there, brand new.
Wow.
2023.
Oh, shit.
He said, Meek got you. You don't know what to do with that. That'd be you, cuz. Cashed out. Where's Meek? Meek right here. Meek.
When could he drive that?
Tell him
Is
his
Meek
bike
there?
life.
Is he hiding?
He's now you think he a bike life member.
Wallow right
Now
there.
you think he a bike life. Now you think he a bike life member. This nigga. You think he a bike life member.
This
Yeah, he 50, yeah, he 53. Yeah.
This is so cool.
Yeah,
It's really cool.
We should start getting each other stuff.
I wish I had a podcast successful enough that I could buy my co-host a fucking vehicle
Nope, your what happened to
on
your
a whim.
What co-host?
He walked up to the window and then walked away. What the?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's on the phone. He's on
Now,
the phone.
now
with
the
somebody.
host.
Fuck.
The popular.
I just
The host.
I just want to know more. I just want to know more about that lifestyle. That's such a sick lifestyle, buying cars to each other.
That is cool.
Makes me feel like we're paying them too much. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Only one show's buying cars for each other. All of our shows should be buying cars for each other.
Why don't we do that instead of eat off of each other? Loser buys the winner a car. It could be a lemon. It could be destroyed.
Cars are what's like? I mean, you can get a cheap car for cheap as hell. Dave can buy a Barstool for $100 or like $1.
Yeah, how
We
much
should be
is a
able
car?
to get a car. We could get a car for fucking cheap. Should be dollar cars.
You get a cheap car. Yeah.
But you have to actually have it. You have to actually get it.
I just want the deed that I.
Yeah, just the deed is kind of more important. Just being the owner of it. I don't
Just start buying each other things.
I know. Well, you do sometimes, Nick.
No, it's stuff I want, but then somebody compliments it. I'm like, they'd like it more, and I give it away.
But no, you got me a book that had no E's in it.
Oh yeah. It was a big poem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was
It's a
cool.
long ass
Oh, I
story
like
with
that.
not any ease in it.
Yeah.
And it's more just good to have. Probably,
Probably not
neither of
great,
us
but-
read it.
Yeah, no.
No, but it's more of a thing that just to have and to hold. I guess that's our version of a car.
Yeah.
I guess that's probably commensurate with our value at the company.
An E-list book.
Yeah. A book with no ease. La 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 la. That's the fuck I'm talking about. What is your favorite Barstool memory not involving yourself?
Wow.
Mine was when Gilly and Wallow bought each other cars.
What,
I
did
love that memory.
each other?
I think that they've both bought each other cars before. Wallow, legend. Good to see you, bro. We were just watching the video of you buying Gilly a car.
You talking about the slingshot? Do I get a mic or anything?
Whichever one you want, bro. This is really dealer's choice. We got 4 mics for you to pick from.
Is that classified as a car or is that something else?
That's a slingshot.
A slingshot?
Yeah, I was doing a little. I said it's his birthday. I just got up and said, let me go take care of him, look, get him something. He wanted that, and they ain't have him when he was looking for him. So they got him in, and I hit the dude. I was like, I'll be there. I like that retired hat.
Yeah, thank you, bro. It's supposed to say another R word, but it got misprinted. But what happened with what cars were you guys driving when you first signed with Barstool?
Oh, what did Gil have? Gil had a BMW. He was already.
Oh, he was lit.
He had a BMW, a nice one. I had a.
You had the Flintstones car where you were pedaling with your feet.
I had when we did. I had a minivan. Hold up, no. I just had the Prius.
Oh, the Prius?
My other minivan. I traded my minivan in. It was a green Dodge minivan I had. And
who backdoor Bobby or what?
No, not backdoor Bob. I gave the guy $500, right? And I traded it him. Gave my homie G. He got like a mechanic shop. He like a
shop dude?
No, he's just a legitimate mechanic. Got his degree and all. He one of them guys. I traded it to G. He said, man, because something was happening with the minivan. So I went to go get it fixed. He fixed it. He's like, man, you keep coming back with this. I could take this. And because he let me drive the Prius while my car was getting fixed. He said, give me this car and $500. And I got the Prius and my life changed.
$500?
Yep, the Prius was everything.
Wow, because you save on gas mileage.
57 miles per gallon. Legend.
Back to New York easily.
Easily. $27, fill the tank up. Half tank gets you to New York and back from Philly.
You still have it?
No. I don't got it.
Now he has awesome
now what do you got
cars.
now?
Now he has a bunch of awesome cars.
Oh, man.
Best to worst to best.
Worst to best? I wouldn't say that because my minivan is my favorite. I got a white Dodge minivan. This is unbelievable. 2014. It's white on white.
Caravan.
The minivan is legendary. We had it at Gilly Fest. What else I got? I got a.
Does it have a DVD player in it?
No, I don't got nothing in it. I just don't got nothing because I listen. I just have my earphones on in the car, so I just listen to stuff. I got a.
You wear your headphones while you're driving?
Yeah. It's something about it. I just love it. You know what I mean?
I was told you weren't supposed to do that.
I ain't know that. See, I learn something new every day.
No, he doesn't care. This man's a known lawbreaker.
I listened because I ain't got no radio in there. Nothing.
Oh, there's nothing in there.
In 14, they definitely had radios available.
I don't know, and I just listen. That might be talking to somebody. I just listen to some music. And what else I got? I got a Mercedes Benz. I got a 1992 Lexus LS. It's classic.
Classic.
I got a Mercedes Benz 63 AMG GT. That's like my fast.
Stick shift?
No.
Automatic.
I got a Lamborghini 2023 Lamborghini Huracan.
Oh, now we're talking.
Yep.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Maybach truck.
Oh,
okay.
Those are nuts.
So that just those 5?
Yeah, I'll forget the rest.
Where do you keep them though?
I got garages for them.
Hey, Wallow, I'm Francis, by the way.
I know who you is. You're the comedian.
Oh, that's so kind. I'm
He's a legend.
thrilled.
You be in the airport. I be saying Francis in the airport.
Forms at the airport.
Right up there, here, say something.
Yeah, he does.
We run into each other in an airport?
No, I see you on Instagram.
Always at the air. You're
Everybody.
traveling around.
I'm there.
He always is going through the TSA pre-check.
And he be doing stand-up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, Wallow's locked the fuck in, dude.
Honored.
No, I be seeing you everywhere. You be doing your thing.
You are much better off than I am, and I am impressed.
Well, I believe, I wouldn't say better off. I think
You're doing better, and I look up to you. So.
I'm gonna say this though.
He only has the one car. Francis only has the.
But see,
bought it for my parents.
You got to understand this though. Better. I don't know how. You can measure that different ones. It might be somebody
measure with dopamine level.
It might be somebody living in efficiency with no car that's doing better.
Like karate.
Yeah, karate is everything.
Point.
Karate's all over the place.
Karate is life.
I never see it.
What
question? No, he's a guy. Karate's a guy.
Yeah.
Well, a quick question. It looked like you were on a FaceTime with Meek, and I'm assuming that's Meek Mill?
Yeah.
That's so great.
Yeah, that's my guy.
I'm a big fan of him, and at one point he had listed a car, which was a bulletproof SUV.
I've been in it before.
And I DM'd him to ask if I could purchase it from him.
You thought you were the
selling
feds.
it.
Because I tend to stop traffic on the shoulder when people are using the shoulder to cut traffic, because I like to make sure everyone's abiding by the unwritten rules of the road. And people have pointed out that it's a very dangerous thing for me to do. So I wanted a more safe vehicle, and I thought that Meek's bulletproof SUV would be the perfect car for that, but he never got back to me.
Oh, yeah, he probably got a lot of DMs.
You think?
What was he selling it for? 140 or something?
I don't know.
Like that?
I don't
feel like
know.
There's a price on it.
He wanted that just to fuck with people.
That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted that car. I wanted that car.
What would you do if you saw somebody wearing headphones while they were driving?
Probably sign language.
Yeah.
Probably something pretty quick.
Hear you.
Hey, heads up.
I got to update these mics and these earphones. Can't hear too much in them.
Yeah, you can't, dude.
Yeah, we do.
Listen, I was arguing with a friend earlier. I got multiple teams. I might be starting off with the Bills, but who's going to win the Super Bowl so I can bet some money on them?
Come on, bro. How are you not going with the Eagles?
Yeah, I went with them last year. They lost. I wound up being a Chief fan. Fuck you mean how I'm going with them? They fucking lost. Lose, I'm done.
It's the home team. I just saw some Slam interview. You saying the Sixers were going to win the championship.
I would
this
ride
year.
with the Chiefs again.
I'm 49ers.
Wow.
Bengals.
What about the Bills?
Bengals.
The Bills is good.
Oh, Bills?
The Bills is a good. I think the Bills are a good bet. I think that they're.
I looked on Google. They said the Chiefs first, then the Eagles, then the Bills. The Mike got a chance of winning the chip.
I think that the Bengals could be in that conversation as well. Switch headphones if you want.
The Bengals, you think?
Yeah, let's see how this sounds.
It sound better. The Bengals?
I think Bengals could be. I don't know. Are you betting on?
They lose their quarterback.
I think he got a little hurt, but I don't think he's hurt for the long term.
They don't want him to play the first 5 weeks or something.
This is calf or some shit's hurt, but he'll get better. He'll get healthy. It won't be bad. I don't know. Are you locked in on football like that? You don't give a fuck about football.
I'm going to tell you something. One of the greatest parties I ever been to in my life. When Eagles was on their way to the playoffs, and they was in the playoffs, ready to way to the chip and all that. The Barstool bar in Philadelphia and Sampson Street. It was a fucking zoo.
Oh, I bet that was a
unbelievable
movie over there.
Let me tell you something.
People are fired up.
That shit is. Listen, I never see a spot in Philly where the line be so long.
And it's every week.
It's wrapped around the block.
Yes.
Like every week, like with football, like it's just like the place to be. It represents Philadelphia in such a way. It's so big in there. But, it seemed like it's just unlimited space.
People are going there to, like, meet their, loved ones. People are going there to fall in love. People are going there as sports fans.
Yes.
Dude, by the way, your lawyer's been texting me. He wants to go to a Villanova game.
Oh, John?
Yeah.
John? Oh, yeah, John. Yeah.
He's like, let's go to a Villanova game.
John Miranda. Yeah, he's a legend.
What was his name?
Sounded like John
Morant.
No. Miranda.
John Morant?
No, Miranda.
Miranda.
Oh, you have John Miranda.
Miranda, yeah, he's been. He's like he is. I guess he has Nova season tickets or something like that.
He's a legend. He's Nova legend.
Yeah, you guys at your birthday. By the way, did you ever open your birthday gift I gave you?
Fuck you, man.
You opened?
Oh
it?
yeah,
I heard about this. I heard about
that.
Did you open it or no?
Tell you what this guy.
What did he get you?
I left that shit in the hotel.
What shape was it so we could guess?
I couldn't believe this guy. I said, "What the fuck?" And it was crazy, man.
It was shaped like it was Gil's.
It was like this long.
It was.
Fucking
And that was just one of them. There was some other stuff that you could have.
He had a bunch of creepy
bunny
stuff.
ears and stuff.
He had a bunch of wild shit. But I'm gonna say this. You know what I miss? I miss when you all used to be running around. You and
Caleb?
Yep, and you and Caleb, y'all used to be running around the college. Y'all had a fucking. I thought that was gonna be big. Like that was gonna be just something big. And
I did too.
Everybody's wrong every once in a while.
Yeah, but I'm too old to be going to colleges like that.
No, you're not. There's a bunch of losers that still go to college. You know how many universities I went to, and there's dudes that's 40 that be sitting in it, and you go inside the frat house, they're sitting there, still got the old chair, telling me, yeah, because when we was here,
Yeah, that is a
It's loser life. That's a class.
That's
He doesn't want to be a loser.
Yes, he.
Why don't you?
Because it's
Oh,
like
yeah,
that's
good
like a
point.
Bruce Springsteen song. It's like Glory Days, like fucking. I don't know. I'm not trying to relive Glory Days. I'm trying to make today the Glory Days. You know what I mean?
You know what's crazy? Like Barstool, the thing that's so good. This is an inspiring place for people, especially if you're a creator, because somebody today could literally go in one of these rooms or just sit right here out in the hallway with one camera, and when I say a camera, I'm talking about a phone on a tripod, and create a show that could be so big.
Right. This is the most powerful
Yeah, we
weapon
have
that
complete
we have.
freedom.
That could be big in 60 days. Like a person could say this. You know what a person could do? They could call it outside the office or something. Now somebody take this. They could go outside in front of the fucking building and ask random people like one question, or it could be, question of the day.
Yes, I think that shit could pop off.
I'm talking about, what I mean? It will be people that come down here.
Writing this down.
Listen, it will be people that will literally, I'm talking about literally people that will come by just to try to get on that show.
It'll be like, remember when MTV had TRL up there and everybody was crowded around outside for TRL just for a chance to see Carson Daly talking to Christina Aguilera.
The problem with creators today that I look at them like, oh, y'all pussies. I see so many great ideas, but I always say to myself, it's not going to be around in 30 days. They're going to stop.
That is the biggest thing.
People stop. They weren't about that instant gratification. No, you're not going to be able to catch that moment or that viral moment that's going to get you the bunch of followers and subscribers or whatever, because it might come in 45 days. You might stop in 10 to 12.
What if the first 20 are unsuccessful? What if you're getting shit on?
But it's like
that's the build up. That's how the first 20 is where you learning your style, you learning the questions, you learning what work and what don't work. That's like the learning phase. You know what I mean?
So you don't get embarrassed if you're a failure?
Fuck no. You think listen, let me tell you something. Like if you look at me, I just didn't give a fuck. I did videos. I didn't give a fuck.
He'd be lying on the pavement with ketchup on his face.
You know why? Because everybody was too cool to do it.
Yeah.
See, we living in a time right now where it's about this phone. Right now, this is revenge of the nerds at its highest form. The people that can think gonna win out here. Not the people that's scared, not the people that's cool, not the people that, overthink shit. You're not gonna win. The overthinkers is in trouble out this motherfucker. You just gotta get up and do it. Whoever thought Caleb would have that shit, what's the name, sitting there eating ice cream. Now you got some of the biggest motherfuckers in the world on the show.
Plenty balls.
Think about that.
Crazy.
Think about that. You got Drake. You got all types of motherfuckers just dying to get on that show and get asked them questions for them. But people probably thought that was bullshit at the beginning.
This has become a volume game. And is there any part of you that fears that the quality is just so diluted, the bar is so low that it's all content sucks now?
No, I believe that everybody. All right, first of all, there's 8 billion people on the planet. So everybody is not going to see your shit. You could tap into a whole new fan base. One of your videos might go in India tomorrow and you're out of here. So it's never over. It's just about staying consistent, and you got to keep, like me, we got a bunch of different shows. The Adventures, we got a bunch of different shows now. Wallow on the Streets, Where's Wallow? So it's like you got to be an octopus in this and have breakoffs. You got to be connected with Barstool doing your own Barstool.
All right. What about if you film something, you watch it back, and you think it sucks? You still put it out?
I'm putting my shit out. I don't believe shit suck. Because now there's overthinking and being overcritical of self. Like I gotta let you decide that as the audience. And if it suck, go ahead, comment about it. Thank you.
All right.
Because if it suck and they don't like it and they comment, they're gonna send it around to people. Look at this guy. It's fucking. It don't matter. It's all marketing, man. The bottom line is you just got to get up every day and do this shit. Either you're gonna do it or you don't. That's why we make so much shit happen, because me and my cousin, we don't give a fuck. We don't if you're gonna like it or don't. So what?
So you're against, say, taking 3 months to work on just one project?
I would never do that. All I did was this. all I would do was grab my phone and that's it. When we started $1 Million River Game, we didn't even know what a fucking podcast was. What we did know is that Spotify came out with an article said that Spotify allocate $400-something million to podcasts in the first quarter of a year, and it was 2019. We said, okay. I sent it to Gil. He said, okay, let's go. Within a week later, we were shooting a fucking podcast.
Rap, yeah.
We didn't think. All the thinkers, all the super thinkers and planners, they're losing. They're on the sideline watching me. Yeah. They're watching me win. Mm-hmm. It ain't see, one thing about America is like this now. One thing I love about America is this. And DJ T said this one time. I was reading a book when I was in prison called Thinking Like a Billionaire by DJT, Donald J. Trump, right? President, PDGT. And he said, the greatest regrets in our lives are the risks we didn't take. We live in a place where as though you could do anything the fuck you want. Even you could go to Ivy League or you could go to jail. You don't have to go to jail. You don't have to go to Ivy League. You could work at fucking Starbucks and become a millionaire.
Damn, and that's from DJT?
Yeah, DJT said the greatest regrets
Explains
in our
the
lives.
red hat, my brother.
Greatest regrets in our lives are the risks we didn't take. I'm
fire.
not, I don't really, I don't really care about, shit.
The sides.
I subscribe to information. I don't beef with information. White, black, green, red.
Purple.
If you a blood or a crip, whatever.
Dominican or Republican.
Whatever that shit is, yeah, whatever. It's blood or crips.
Right.
So, you know what I mean?
It's all red and blue.
And I don't have time to worry about that. I'm not going to be here forever. So while I'm here, I'm going to live the fucking life that I want to live. Now, whatever people decide or whatever people agree on, whatever people like, that's their thing. I'm not knocking them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got to worry about me and my family and how I'm going to take care of mine. And I got to get up every day and I got to create every day to make sure I put security around my family. Fuck all that other shit.
Bro, he's got a pretty good health protocol that you might like.
What do you know?
What it's like? Can you explain it in like a condensed way?
Dopamine conservation. I put myself in purposefully uncomfortable situations so everyday life feels better.
And
Can you put yourself in an uncomfortable situation?
What's an uncomfortable situation for you?
Like cold shower, dancing in the park.
Dildo for your birthday.
Whoa.
Semen retention.
Man, I've been,
No porn.
I tried it. That's hard, man. It's hard not to
Nope.
jerk off.
You can jerk off, but not to pornography.
He said non-stimulated jerking off.
No, I could do that.
It's healthy to masturbate, but the
Now,
pornography.
you talking to a masturbate specialist. I've been masturbating decades, man.
How did you do it when you were locked up?
I had porn books, smut magazines.
Yeah, so like pictures of women, or like the words, and you were like.
No, it was
reading?
pictures. It was a real life smut.
And what about like being in a room with another man though and having to jerk off?
Well, shit like that happens sometime. He might be asleep, and squeeze one off. Don't get caught, but
Right. Just do it clandestine.
the sheet up like you use in the bathroom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shake the dice, get up out of there.
Yeah. I mean, he's probably in the same situation. You know,
Nice.
you guys are just trying to live. It's probably uncomfortable for these guys to be retaining too much because that could cause testy situations.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's what Jen's
Anger.
But I'm trying to put myself in a situation where I stop jerking off and stop watching porn. I'm really contemplating that. So I'm really trying to go on a journey where I'll be celibate for a while too and just don't do nothing.
Fully celibate, so not even
no ass.
vaginal, no ass.
No get nothing, no blowjobs, no nothing. To just really getting one with myself and the earth, and just going on a journey to just
that would be perfect.
Yeah, that
read-
sounds cool for a couple of weeks, and then all of a sudden you wake up one morning, your sheets are soaked.
Yeah.
Your
Now,
body might do it for you.
You've come your bed.
One of them don't wet dream don't
Doesn't
count.
count.
Yeah.
That doesn't
As long
count.
as you don't do nothing yourself.
Right. That's your body. That's your biology kind of just coughing it out of you. Just.
But then you've had a nut and you didn't get to enjoy it.
Oh,
He doesn't
you
wanna
enjoy
wait.
You do enjoy it. I fully enjoy
You're
it.
asleep.
Yeah.
You're
Oh, no,
asleep.
Oh, you're dreaming, and that's why you came because
Yeah.
of the content of your dream.
I don't know.
What happened to you? You had a show, didn't you?
A few.
And what the fuck happened?
Started doing shit numbers, so I gave up.
Prime example. Damn. Did you go out here? Listen, let me tell you something. There's so many ways to test shit when you're in New York. Get out there on the streets. There's so much shit that can be done.
There is. It is. I mean, this Apple's fucking.
What about Chicago?
Chicago too. You could do a show called "Would You?" You could do a show called "Would You Taste This?" Right? Just run around with shit and ask people to taste it.
Yeah.
All types of stuff.
That's fire.
I'm just saying.
That actually is a really good idea.
I mean, people.
Taste this?
How'd you have that?
Honest.
Why are you giving that away for free?
Because $1 million worth of game. Let me explain something to you. I'm never going to run out of shit. I could do whatever. As long as I got a phone, I'm not worrying about this shit.
Do you eat healthily?
Yeah, a lot of times I do. Sometimes I don't. Like, because I wound up watching documentaries, right? This is a new documentary called Poison. Make you don't want to eat shit.
No Biv DeVoe?
Yeah,
I
the
saw
heck?
that.
Yeah,
I saw that.
It'd be crazy. It's like you can't.
What's about our food?
They have you like you can't eat nothing. Everything got something on it, salmonella. It's like, what the fuck I'm gonna do?
Even you eat fruits and vegetables, there's pesticides that are covering all that shit. It's possible. You literally have to grow your own shit or else you're eating poison.
Hey, Wallo, can I tell you one last story?
Tell me.
Because you said that mantra you live by, which was don't regret or something like
Greatest
that.
regrets in our lives are the risks we didn't take.
Yeah, that's very similar to a mantra that I used to know, which was the greatest risk is not taking one. which came from an insurance commercial that was playing when I was a kid. And I remember when I was in 6th grade, at the end of 6th grade, we had a dance. I'd never kissed a girl, and I was slow dancing with Abby Atwood, and the song ended, and I walked away, and then I heard that mantra in my head, the greatest risk is not taking one. And I turned back, and I said, hey, Abby. And she looked at me, and I kissed her, and that was my first kiss, and was the best night of my life.
That's sick.
That was great.
That is beautiful.
It's a true story.
And girls with, at that time, girls with...
You went against the message.
Yeah, I was terrified.
Fuck it, but you did it.
I did it.
Let me tell you something, man. I believe people here, and I think people need to tighten the fuck up. People working at one of the greatest companies in the world, Barstool Sports is the shit. You got opportunities to do what you want. This is a place where, it's filled with ideas. It's filled with every tool you need to bring the idea to life. I think people got to stop bullshitting around here. I couldn't be here all day. If I was here every day, it'd be so much shit going on. It'd be like, man, I'm talking about I'll be creating all type of shit because all you could do is go in the camera room and what's the name? We got our own cameras. We got our own equipment. We got our own spot. So a lot of our shit is like, but when I see people that just sit up in here, man, so much you can fucking do here, man.
Totally. People need to stop fucking around. They need to actually do shit.
Yeah, you got to do shit and stop playing, man. You know what I mean? Like people, this spot is the shit, man.
Opportunity of a lifetime.
Like the information that I got coming to Barstool about ads, about sale, about advertisement, about the business of podcasting, about the business of content is unmatched. I educate some of the people that people look to on different shows with outside of Barstool, just people that got podcasts, people that got they come to me. Especially within the culture, you know what I mean, the black culture, whatever. Everybody come to me, wow, how do we do this? And I give people this is how you do this. This is how you get ads. This is how you make a deck. This is how you do. And I just think I learned it all from just coming in here and asking questions, walking around the office, talking to people.
Being a sponge, man. But
this place is one of the greatest places on earth, man. I appreciate Erica, Dave, Gas, the whole team. And there's plenty of people that I was connected to that left. That was great people here. Jen, everybody, Deidre. It was a bunch of great people. But like MB, Kelly. It's just a bunch of dope people at Barstool, man, and anything is possible here.
Facts. Steven, were you about to say something before Wallow goes?
I nominate Wallow for New York City president.
Oh, that's my guy, Steve. Steve, listen, man, that's my guy right there.
Amazing.
Steve used to send me the ads early in the game. He used to make sure I got all the ad reads.
And now he became content.
He's a legend.
He blossomed out of the ad world, and now he's part of the content. Yeah, we're having an election for New York City. Who's going to be the president of the office now? But
New York City. No. You don't want me president of the office.
Right.
If I was president of the office, I'm coming here and I'm firing a bunch of people. I'm cleaning this motherfucker.
Well, maybe we do want you.
I'm gonna get this joint a digital facelift.
Yeah.
I'm cleaning it up. I need top flight editors rooms. I'm bringing a whole different style to this joint. I need top flight editors. I need motherfuckers that could, top flight sale closers.
Top flight like Reed Dollar.
If he got a show, I need somebody to get some ad money for him.
Right.
I don't give a fuck if it's a pickle company.
You
I need
anything.
You know what I mean?
That'd be awesome.
I need everybody to get ad dollars. Because what it do is start. I need the proof of concept. You know what I mean? So if I came in here to be fucking, a lot of people might got to go.
Fair enough. I think that's good game though.
I'm putting a supervisor, a top flight supervisor who ass is going to be on fire every day because I want to meet with them every day to see what the fuck did they team of people do today? How much money we made in sales? How much advertisement? I mean how much money we did in PR? I mean how many companies we connected with in PR? What magazine is Rolling Stones writing about Barstool or any pods? This Billboard? I need to know all that. You know what I mean? Who's bringing in? Where the talent at? All that shit. Different departments.
Facts. I think that has been a nice dose of. I think it's that's been damn near $1 million worth of game.
I'll fire the shit out of people.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Anytime you come in here, you always give us the time of day. You always know who everybody is. You always care. I think that your energy is contagious, and we appreciate it, bro.
You got to know what's going on. I appreciate y'all for having me on the yak.
We could use more of you, yeah.
Thank you, man. I just think just keep
well,
creating. I got to go get this interview right now.
Literally.
Thanks for the time.
Appreciate it. What a legend.
Yeah. Legend. They got a silver marker in here?
I think that they got one in the control room.
Where's the control room?
In the back where the he doesn't care.
Boy, what a cool guy.
Cool guy.
Cool guy. He knows he knows you.
I haven't taken a breath in like 15 minutes.
Yeah, you were hanging on every word.
Entranced.
Yeah, he's the goat, dude.
Speaking to my soul.
He's so nice. He's just so giving. I can't believe he didn't like the birthday present I got him.
You got him a big dildo?
Got him like a couple dildos.
Oh yeah.
One of them was massive though, and they had to like wrap it up like a baguette. and it was just like sticking out of the bag.
Made him look.
I had to bike home with it, and the bag ripped going over the bridge. Literally, my bag of dildos ripped going over the, and they fell all over the bridge. I had to like stop the bike and go back, collect my dildos, and then like fold up the bag so I could like hold it going over the rest of the bridge. And he didn't even like it. There was a dildo. There was like a penis, like water gun, some bunny ears.
He said he left
Lube
it in
cock
the
ring.
hotel room, and it makes you wonder, what sort of things do the maids end up actually using?
Yeah.
Yeah, they might have been like, they might have been pretty excited. They might have been like, hey, Martha. Because it was double-ended.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Hey, look, this dildo is still in the baguette bag.
Uncracked dildo.
Shall we?
People really throw away the darndest thing.
Double-ended dildo never used is the saddest sentence in the English language.
Double-ended dildo for sale. Never used.
Mint condition.
Saddest sentence.
The plans we had through.
Fucking heartbreaking. Holy shit. The wheel?
Let's spin the wheel. Go to the Barstool store, 20% off.
Carbone.
Carb, damn it.
Carbone.
Dry as a bone.
Damn it.
We need to do some Irish carbones soon. You guys in tomorrow?
In tomorrow.
In tomorrow.
I'll be in France.
Poor bastard. Hey, I hope you sleep well on that flight, but I'm
I am.
also glad that you didn't leave in time for us to be able to have this nice, long yak
It was a good long yak. Appreciate you.
with one another. See everybody tomorrow except for
Tomorrow.
Francis, who will be
Have
in
fun,
France.
Francis.
He'll know how France is. Bye.
It's Diego here. Have a nice day.
Bye.
Oh, was it a bye? Bye.